Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the next episode of Pawn Shop of Life. I'm your host, Brad BCG. Today, we're going to do a follow-up on a previous episode we had. We had conspiracy theories. So we're going to do another one. So we got a guest host with us today. So we're going to start this off here in just a second. We'll get this rolling. We'll see you after the intro. All right, guys, we're on our episode 4 Conspiracy Theories follow-up. Apparently that one was very popular, and we got lots of listeners on that. So we got our co-host, Tammy B48, as always. My producer, Baby Kangaroo, is out today. He decided to take a vacation and go up somewhere northeast for whatever reason he felt like he needed to. And we have our guest host that was on our last Conspiracy Theories, James. Babe, how you doing today? You excited about more lunacy to talk about?
Yeah, I think it's going to be fun. I don't think we got to cover everything that we wanted to talk about last time, so I think it'll be fun.
I don't think you can talk about all the conspiracy theories enough. There's so many out there.
So many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you think, James? You excited about it? Glad to be here?
Hello.
There we go. Before we kick this off, I know the country's been in kind of a state of turmoil. Just want to give a shout out to Charlie Kirk and his family. That was a tragic thing, and I just want to make sure that it's very abundantly clear that political violence deserves no place in the country. It really doesn't deserve to be in place anywhere in the world, especially in the good old US of A. If y'all don't like that, I don't mind if you don't listen or you unfollow, but I just want to let you know that that man did not deserve to die, and my prayers and thoughts go out to his lovely family. So I hope they find some way to come to grips and accept what happened. Well, that said, that's all we're going to say about that. We're not going to dive into all that fucking wild stuff. So,
Amen.
So, rest in power, Charlie. All right. So, our conspiracy theories. So, the last time you were here, I really didn't feel like you got a chance to say enough of what you wanted to, because, you know, our conversations that we have usually are you say something and I need a minute to look it up, and I kind of give you some talking points of what I wanted to go over today to try to give you an opportunity to kind of maybe elaborate. If you wanted to dive back into your Rockefeller thing, you're more than welcome to dive back down into that. Tammy's acting as the co-host and producer, so she's going to be, you know, typing away, looking stuff up. So, because you already brought up a couple things when we were talking before we hit record, and I was looking up, which is pretty wild. What was the first one? Was the Project MK Ultra? Let's see. It was an illegal, top secret CIA program that conducted unethical human experiments to develop mind control and behavior modification techniques during the Cold War.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still big on that? You still think it's going on?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
100.
Because they said it went for 20 years is what the quick internet search says. So, you know, take that with a grain of salt, from 53 to 73. But do you think they're still doing it, huh?
I still think they do it every day with our media. I think they're using our media to...
I mean, it's not hard. Doesn't seem like it's hard to brainwash people nowadays, you know?
Mm-mm.
So, I mean, they suck up all this fucking social media, and I wonder if the CIA, I'm sure the CIA's got like an Instagram or a something like that. I don't wonder if they put shit on there deliberately to try to fuck with people's heads.
Oh, I guarantee you they do. I guarantee it.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, we got the dog in the background, James.
Oh. Sorry. Yeah, they definitely do.
Yeah, that's after reading, you know, just a quick internet search on that, that's just, you know, we talked about it earlier. It's like the movie Red. If y'all haven't seen that with Bruce Willis, yeah, and John Malkovich.
Yeah,
he was complaining to that same thing, and it's just like, oh, that's so funny that they put real life into a movie, and he's just like, yeah, they fucking give me acid every day for 3 months or some shit, just like, all right, yeah, he's out of his gourd. Go to the movie, he was out of his fucking gourd anyway, but he wound up being right on a lot of things. So that part was fucking funny. All right, well, there's MK Ultra. Let's start with this one. The asteroid that's coming to Earth.
I haven't looked at it.
You never looked it up?
No clue.
Oh, man.
No clue.
I'm surprised you hadn't. As much, I guess you're more political conspiracy theories, huh?
You know,
Is that kind of your little
everything opposite of what the news tells us? That's what I am.
Oh,
I always
all right.
want to delve deeper into everything.
Yeah. Turn the mic. Point the mic at your face. There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah, because that's not sorry. The only reason I brought up the asteroid that's coming is because people are like it's an alien spacecraft because it doesn't have the typical signature trail behind it, and it was oval shaped, or kind of like a shape supposedly shaped like kind of like an eclair, like a donut. So it's shaped like this, and it's supposed to be coming. And then there was fucking somebody had sparked a rumor that it was slowing down, and everybody was like, "What the fuck?"
More like a craft.
Yeah, because like I said, they just said that it's an unusual shape and not giving the signature trail that a comet or asteroid usually does when it comes around.
Do you know about every 4 or 5 years they come up with that same story?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And it's to divert our attention from somewhere else. I don't know why.
It doesn't look.
I don't think that's it. I think that's just a representation of it because I mean it hadn't got here yet.
Well, no, but they can see it with telescopes.
I've got a really cool picture for you to pull up.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Pull up a picture of the Earth. A picture
Wait a minute.
of the Earth.
Whose version? Yours or mine?
No, just a picture. Google it. Okay, and click on any one of those, and read the small print about it. And is it an actual picture, or is it a depiction, or is it AI generated? There are no pictures of the Earth.
It's from the Bettman Archive.
So
Gotcha.
no, not at all. Well, okay, so if you want to go there, what about Voyager 1 and 2?
I don't know. I mean, they're made of tinfoil, right?
They're made of something
Yeah.
because they were launched back in the 70s, and they're Voyager 1's past Pluto now.
Okay.
So what about
That's
that?
cool.
So you don't,
That's
so you
really
don't, so you don't, so you don't believe in any of the pictures of any of the planets.
Mm.
You just nothing's left.
Even the ones that
dome.
came from the Explorer 1 or anything.
You know, Kim was really fascinated with those, like the galaxies and all that. I think I may have mentioned it last time before she passed away, my sister. Really fascinated with the beauty. And they're really pretty, whatever they are. They're pretty, but they can't even turn the camera and take a picture of the Earth. All these are AI generated or they're created images. They're not real pictures. They're not photographed pictures of the Earth. They can't give you that. Why?
Well, I mean,
From outer space, they can't do it.
I think they can.
The first video of them outer space, you pull that up and look at the stars they showed. They actually look like cartoon stars. It's incredible that they expected people to believe that was real. So now it's blacked out. You don't see any stars. You don't see, anytime they're in space, all you see is blackness, right? Is that supposed to be a real photograph?
Yeah, that's a real photograph from
1966.
Mm-hmm. First view of Earth and the moon together.
I don't believe it. It may be real, and I may be an idiot, but I don't believe it.
No, that's fine. I mean, like I said, in our conversations we've had, like I said, I enjoy you bringing up stuff that I haven't looked up or whatever. It's just like I'll look, just like the MK Ultra. That's cool.
thing about it, yeah.
But it's just like for you to, I still think that's probably the biggest thing. I'm just like, God
That's
damn,
why I
James
brought
Webb.
it up. That's why I brought it up.
We've left the atmosphere. Voyager 1 and 2 are gone.
That's
They're
cool stuff.
beyond Pluto.
Mm-hmm.
They're beyond the Plutos.
What were they made of? What were those?
What were made of what?
Say Voyager 1 and 2. What were they constructed of? Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It was probably expensive.
Foil, duct tape. Zoom in on the picture. Just look at the pictures they provide.
Look, duct tape doesn't. You can repair a whole airplane wing with duct tape, right?
Okay.
And it'll still fly.
Okay.
So
We're talking about
it
super high
says
temperatures. And
Voyager 1 is primarily made of aluminum and mixed metals powered by 3 radioisotope thermoelectric generators
that's
Whoa.
that used the heat from decaying plutonium to produce electricity.
Oh,
That's
shit.
really
Its
cool.
structure includes a bus made from aluminum, hydrazine thrusters for altitude control and pointing its antenna, and 11 scientific instruments. The power system is critical as the gradual decay of plutonium reduces the amount of electricity produced each year.
That's
Oh
pretty
yeah,
cool.
I was just reading something about it. They lost the ability to control it for a long time, and they've redone something other, aimed some satellites different or something weird, and was able to get communications to it. And they still think it's going to make it to 2030 something. I think it was possibly anywhere between now and like 2035. I think it was. They're still able to like control it or stuff, but they started shutting down all those programs as it got weaker and weaker and was running out of juice.
What's the temperature? There's a radiation belt, right, in our atmosphere somewhere, or like right above it, supposedly. What's the temperature of that radiation belt? I can't remember the name of it.
I mean, it gets colder as you get closer to space.
Hmm.
It's called atmosphere.
Super high temperature.
It's called atmosphere.
The particles in Earth's Van Allen radiation belt can be very hot, with temperatures ranging from 2,000 to 20,000 Kelvin, roughly 3,140 degrees Fahrenheit to 35,540 degrees Fahrenheit.
And what's the melting point of aluminum?
Of aluminum?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not like they launched the actual Voyager from Earth. They launched it from...
Melting point is 1,221 degrees Fahrenheit. But they also, I mean, they have heat shields and they have other things that are
Ceramic heat shields. I saw that.
Yeah, they're deflecting a lot of this heat away from the parts that,
Okay.
are going to be directly affected by it.
Cool. You're doing a good job. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We still need your opinion. However, you can't just read it.
well, I'll go ahead. I'm pretty sure I know her opinion. She believes we left Earth's atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
We've
I
been to space.
I do. I believe that we've been
It's
in
not flat.
space. I do believe that we did go to the moon.
Mm-hmm.
I know now a lot of people are like, well, why haven't we been back? I think because now the major exploration that they want to do is further out. Speaking of like Mars and going to different planets and not necessarily the moon, because what can we really do on the moon right now?
Nothing.
So it's kind of useless to go back to the moon when we've now got better technology and we can go further out and explore the different planets and what else is out there. In
Well,
the
you have to be careful
system.
because we lost that technology.
You saw him say it. The man himself said
I
it, right?
saw
Oh,
him
yeah,
say
I
it
know.
facetiously.
Oh, I think it's great. All right, since we're talking about the Earth, do you believe in global warming?
No.
'Cause I don't think we talked about that.
No.
You don't believe in global warming?
Nope.
I believe. I believe. Let's see. I'm not going to say global warming or climate change, but I definitely 100% agree with climate change.
I agree with climate change.
Not that we are doing anything. Because I like seeing, that's one of the things, is I got a guy that I work with, and he's just like, oh, if you haven't read the fucking stuff, then you're just dumb. You don't fucking understand anything. You don't know shit. I was like, motherfucker, you had one class on global warming or climate change, and all of a sudden you're a fucking expert. And I think the best thing that I saw was your man, Mike DeGrasse Tyson.
You know the
Big
the
Bang
boxer, the boxer that
the boxer turned the physicist. I wish I should have looked it up, but he's talking about, because I mean, I know you don't believe in it or anything, but you know, the Earth is tilted towards the sun, and the polar ends wobble. And it takes, I think they said 26,000 years for that whole wobble to come back full circle. And it's just like, yeah, it's all going to fucking change. So yeah, climate change is legitimate. And then they piss and moan about the, O2 that we're putting in the fucking air. And I saw one of the senators was just like, you know what the Earth's atmosphere, the percentage of O2 is in the atmosphere? And he was like, it's 0.02% or some shit.
It's mostly like
And
nitrogen.
and I was like, so you motherfuckers are worried about what we're putting up when it's only made of that anyway.
You're right. I do
Like-
agree. I agree with you on that. It does change, but it's
Yeah.
not affected by us. Absolutely.
Yeah, because I mean,
I
because
don't
like
think
I brought
that I don't think that we're the main reason for climate change, but I don't think that we're not contributing to it in a way.
I don't. Yeah, it's not enough for it to matter.
I don't think it's enough.
We're obviously us three are never going to be alive long enough for it to come full circle. Like I said, if an offset wobble north and south pole as it also spins and then goes around the fucking sun, we're not. We're in a weird wobble thing where it's going on, but it takes 26,000 years for this wobble thing to come back to full circle. We're not going to be allowed to fucking see it. And then, like I told Tammy before, it's like, they're like, oh, something over in Russia or Iceland or somewhere it fucking melted. Like these 6 foot, 8 foot things of snow melted. And they're just like, oh man, we found these artifacts from where people were traversing the land. And I was like, wow. So look, climate change.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you fucking idiots. Like, of course it fucking changes and people were there. So that means once upon a time, there was no snow there.
Mm-hmm.
We may get back to that. No snow there, but it fucking changes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why we're not destroying the atmosphere.
Yeah,
Just like what's the ozone was hurt by fucking spray cans or aerosol stuff that they fucking said there was holes in it, and they're like, we're all gonna fucking die from radiation.
Yeah.
Let's see, that was 50 years ago.
Yeah, 1970.
We're still here. Oh wow, how about that?
Yeah.
We're still fucking here.
What about the water level rising because the
Polar caps melting.
yes.
Well, sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if the ice melts, it's got to go somewhere. And the Earth's made of 75-80% fucking water.
You sure about that?
Well, yeah. Are you going to use the ice cube theory?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. A lot of those fucking polar caps are on land.
Okay.
So it's not affecting the rise yet. It's on land. Because if you go watch some of those fucking glaciers melt, they slide off of land into the water.
There's a dude. He's a really old, really rich dude. I can't remember his name, but he said, "Do you think for a fucking second they would mortgage a house on the? You know what I'm talking about?
I saw that. Yeah.
I love that.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. No, go ahead and finish it.
Yeah, exactly that. He's like, do you think for a second they'd write you a 30-year mortgage on a house that's on the beach? No, they wouldn't, because the water level's not rising.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I saw that. I thought that was fucking there. So it's like, oh, you fucking climate changers, and we're all gonna fucking drown. Shit, like, no, we're not.
I'm with you.
The company's totally be like, no, we believe in climate change. It's gonna be flooded. I'm not giving you a loan if I can get a house there, and it's gonna be destroyed in the next 20 years. Fuck off.
Right.
They want their money.
Mm-hmm.
Follow the money. Follow the fucking money. Oh, well, that's good. At least we don't. We believe in climate change to a degree, that it is changing.
Not caused by humans.
Yeah,
in my
100%.
opinion. Yeah.
All right, we're talking about climate and weather.
Mm-hmm.
You know where?
Project Popeye.
Yeah, that was one of the ones you
You're gonna
fucking
have to
sent
tell
me.
me more about this.
Oh no! I'm saying these are your territories. I'm playing off of you. I've done some research, but not enough like you. But okay, so those who don't know, since my producer had walked away, let's see. We're gonna go Project Popeye. Okay, so you listeners know what Project Popeye is, and you don't have to look it up because I'm going to read it to you. Let's see. Project Popeye, formerly known as Operation Popeye, a secret U.S. military program during the Vietnam War, 1967 to 1972, that used cloud seeding to extend the monsoon season over the Ho Chi Minh Trail. By dispersing silver iodide into clouds, the operation aimed to increase rainfall, causing mudslides, landslides, and washed out river crossings to hinder North Vietnamese supply movements. So that was pretty wild. I just don't know. I don't know the math behind it. Like when they're talking about it, like how much, what would they put in there? How much silver iodide does it take to extend it? Because
Molecular level. You're talking about tiny.
Yeah, but how much does it take to because the Texas floods that happened not too long ago. Yeah, I'm sure. Did you see that?
Yeah,
you saw the floods. Did you see the company that was doing?
Admitted that he was doing it.
They admitted, that they were doing it, and they were just like, we were just trying to make some rain for some fields or whatever it was. And he's just like, well, there's no way we fucking dumped enough in the fucking atmosphere to make that much rain, because people were just in uproar about it. And I was like, That's what I was saying. How much does it take?
Right.
Because, I mean, does it take like a fucking B-52 bomber
What are you
payload of fucking shit to try to change the weather? The Operation Project Popeye, where they were dropping silver iodide into the clouds to make rain. So you don't think that
I think they did it?
Yeah.
There is no telling. I mean, we don't know. We will never know, right? I think they can do it. Yeah. I think they can drop that and then they hit it with the HAARP and create whatever they want to. They can still steer hurricanes. They can steer storms. Things pop up. There's actually, man, I wish I would have sent it to you. There's videos of people that follow these radar sites, right, all across the country, and they pop up, flare up at exactly the same time, and then these storms develop, right, and then possibly use the HAARP. You know all about that more than I do, actually.
Well, so everybody knows what the HAARP is. HARP, not to be confused with AARP, is a high frequency active auroral research program. Is a scientific facility in Alaska that uses powerful high frequency radio transmitters to study the Earth's ionosphere, the upper layer of the atmosphere, and it's operated by the University of Alaska Fairbanks. HAARP allows researchers to temporarily excite a limited area of the ionosphere to observe how it interacts with radio waves and affects communications and navigation systems. The facility also conducts research into phenomena like artificial air glow and the Earth's magnetic field. So you think you're saying they dropping the silver iodide and hitting it with the fucking radio frequency shit and making rain?
And aluminum. I think they're using aluminum too. Yep.
What was that? Twister? The new Twister had that shit in there? Something like that. They were
Really?
Well, they were
Because
reversed. They were doing the opposite. They were trying to drop absorbents.
polymers? Yeah, but what they
Absorb
needed,
polymer.
but they also used the silver iodide to create more rain because they needed more liquid in order for the polymers to actually start sucking up
Oh, the moisture.
stuff.
The
Then
moisture.
it would choke the tornado out or whatever.
Yeah.
It would kill its primary source of power.
Yeah, scientists already said that scientists already said it would take like buttloads.
Like even they had an entire trailer full of it, and it just went into one tornado and just.
Well,
it wasn't that much air, or it wasn't that much.
No.
Moisture.
That's the movie though. Some
Yeah.
scientists did the fucking calculations or whatever it was. And it's just like it would take silos full of those absorbent polymers to actually affect a tornado.
Right. Well, and it would take a lot to create the rain that happened
Yeah.
in Texas for that flood to have
Oh
happened.
yeah,
It would have done more than, because croppers are using that all over even today to help create moisture so that the crops it's expensive,
rain.
obviously, so not everybody can afford it and do it. And they probably still have to.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what we were talking about when you had to take the dog out. Was like, how much silver iodide does it take to make rain? Because I mean, if they drop 10 planefuls of silver iodine or whatever it is into the fucking clouds, is it really going to make that much more rain? It certainly wasn't enough to make the floods in Texas, which was pretty damn tragic.
But could they?
Let's see.
Maybe that's why we have chemtrails. They're dropping silver iodide into the atmosphere to make rain.
We definitely have chemtrails.
To make rain through
1,000.
To make
have
rain
chemtrails.
through cloud seeding, very small amounts of silver iodide are used, typically releasing 5 to 25 grams per hour from ground-based generators or up to a few kilograms per hour from aircraft. 1 gram of silver iodide can create trillions of ice crystals, which act as seeds to grow rainwater. But this material is only effective in clouds that are below freezing temperatures.
So, from what I've seen, is that mostly small companies spread, right? They're not using like our big bombers.
No.
Air-
It would be like their little crop duster planes that they
Right.
would be using. Yeah.
Who's paying them?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how they
Farmers?
fund that. I don't know how much all this
Can they?
works, but farmers could probably get silver iodide. It's not like something that you can't get.
So that's that's above our, that's above the ground, so it can spread beyond their field.
If
right?
they fly it,
Right.
it'd have to go into the clouds and be. It says below freezing temperatures,
so it
so
would
they
have
can't.
to
They
be-
wouldn't have to be very high.
It would have to be approved though, by
Not
government
necessarily.
at some level or
N-
state government.
Not
Right.
necessarily, because like baby kangaroo, when he flies, he flies basically a crop duster plane,
Mhm.
and he can go as high as 3,000 feet or something,
Oh, I forget what the regulations on it is.
and it doesn't matter. Like as long as he flies at a certain elevation, he can do whatever he wants.
Does he have an experimental craft?
No, he's gonna
He's trying to get his license.
he's trying to get his license.
I
He's
gotcha.
flying like a Cessna, I think it is,
Okay.
but he wants to buy like a little sport plane, which is, I think
Very
he said it's on like $35,000.
Yeah,
So that's his midlife crisis car.
that's all right. That's awesome. That's a pretty good one.
Okay, so a quick internet search says silver iodide varies significantly by supplier, quantity, and purity, but can range from approximately $189 for 25 grams to over $1,200 for 100 grams.
Create a storm.
So that's fucking not cheap. And if they happen to be flying it from an airplane, then you got to pay the pilot, then you got to pay for the fuel,
I
and
mean,
then you got
unless
to pay
you
for his
have-
hourly rate.
Unless you
Like
have
that's-
your own plane for crop dusting
Yeah.
purposes, you know what I mean? That
Most
you
of the
can
time,
just use it.
most of the time, I'm sure they just hire somebody.
Probably
It's
there's
way
probably
cheaper to.
there's probably a group of people that does it. I mean, think about all the crops that are in Nebraska and those places that hardly ever get rain. They probably do it on the regular. To
Yeah.
be honest.
Mm-hmm.
So you just think that they're just bombing the whole atmosphere with silver iodide and harping it.
Who gives them permission to do such? That's my point.
I don't know if there's necessarily an organization that needs to be over something like that.
The FAA doesn't have to give
Well,
them permission to fly.
Again, when
Permission to fly? No.
no, not when you're at that
Gotta
low
have
of
a
an
license.
to
elevation.
be
As
able
long
to drop
as
something.
Just got to have a license.
yeah, you just have to have a license.
to
And
fly.
then, like I said, if you're doing crop dusting, then whatever shit that those pilots would have to do to be able to do crop dusting, it probably falls under the same
Jurisdiction.
jurisdiction as that would.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure the fucking EPA has something to do with it.
Oh, probably, but I don't think they're going to tell you can't.
Hey, that's a great agency. All right, so you think they're just harping away?
I don't have a clue. I don't know.
Well,
I'm
it's
just saying that
it's an opinion. So
we're supposed to question everything, right?
sure,
And out of the list, I think
have to
that's
look for context too.
yeah. I don't know.
All right, what do you think about we're bringing up government agencies?
Mhm.
Do you like FEMA?
I do now. Under my president, maybe not under your past president, but I appreciate it under mine.
Hey, look, just because Grandpa fucking signed my goddamn retirement letter, don't mean he was mine then, but he certainly wasn't mine. That's for damn sure.
No. Good old Sleepy Joe.
Yeah, Brandon,
Let's go.
let's go, Brandon. Let's
Oh,
go.
I was like,
Y'all know they stole the election, right? We know that.
Are we gonna go? I don't want to go down that route.
Let's please, for the love of God, let's get it out in the open.
Go ahead. All right.
No,
hit me with it.
I'm
Go
just
ahead.
messing with you.
No, hit me with it. You got if you kick some knowledge. Go ahead. What you got?
So that's what all the January 6th was about. That's why they didn't accept the National Guard to protect. Right?
Oh yeah, Nancy Pelosi.
Yep.
Denying that we were good.
Right. And the mayor denied
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah. And they've come out and admitted it. The what was the top brass there in
Well, hang on. That's not stealing the election though. That's just
No. They're doing that while that's all going on the same time. That was a distraction while they were still in the election. We had enough senators and congressmen standing up saying, no, we feel like there's a injustice in this election that needs to be investigated.
you talking about when they were certifying the election.
Yes, when they were certifying it on January 6th, they still turned around. Pence turned around and gabbled, said, I see no one has any arguments. After they just stood up and told him that, he turned around. They did it. Everybody clapped, especially the Democrats. And then he turned around and received some kind of coin for doing such. I don't know what that meant. but some kind of coin in his hand. He looked at it and put it in his pocket. I think he was on the buy too. I think it's a lot dirtier than what we've been exposed. I know it is. I know it's a lot dirtier. I'm not trying to get blasted here or anything, but yeah, no, for real. That's what the whole January 6th was about. It was a diversion, right? Trump said go peacefully.
Yeah.
You know, and they went over there, and then you had some Antifa. I've actually got friends that were there, and they were asked by the FBI. The FBI came to their place of business and their home and questioned them about it. They already knew. They said, we already know, but we have to come question you. We were told by our superiors we have to come question you.
Of why they were there and shit like
why
that.
they were there. And it was a bus of them, a conservative group that took a bus up there. So I think it was all planned. It was planned by that demonic side over there. And I know you don't want to go there, but they're evil.
Oh, there's some evil coming out in the world, that's for sure. I don't know. Have you ever been to a rally or anything?
I have not.
You haven't? Have you ever no protest? Or you ever?
No.
And I mean of any kind. I'm not saying
Political.
political. I'm just saying
No.
anything whatsoever.
Any kind of protest?
Yeah, anything.
Never been.
Okay. I didn't go to one, but I was leaving work, and there happened to be one outside the building,
Really?
and it was nothing I agreed with. I'll
got
tell you that. And so I'm sitting inside the building at the window, just watching and listening to them. And I was, and that's the first time I've ever been around one. You know, I don't go to that shit either. And I was just like, man, I felt myself just getting angry, listening to these fuck sticks screaming and yelling about what they were fucking screaming and yelling about. I was like, I'm getting fucking angry. I was like, holy, mob mentality is real. Mob mentality is real. And if you fucking sitting up there and you're all hype in your head and you know you're right in your head, regardless of what's going on, and somebody says charge, I'm telling you, you fucking charge. I'm not saying January 6th was right, because it wasn't. But I'm just saying that in the relation to the January 6th thing, it wouldn't have taken much to get those hype people, regardless of how reserved they were
Right.
in their being. When somebody in their head, they were already right. Somebody said fucking charge. That shit. I mean, because they've done head doctors have done that shit before, you know, studying mob mentality. And just like, no, it's fucking legit. And you get a group of people together and and it's like, there you fucking go. And it's like, so I see somebody at January 6th, you know, doing something stupid, and it could have been, you know, whatever. You got your conspiracy theories of who said charge, who was the first one to say let's go, guys. It could have been, you know, Antifa or fake Trump people, or it could have been some dumb nut job Trump guy who's let's go.
Yeah,
and it's like,
could have been.
as soon as that fucking happens, dude, everybody fucking goes, and that's just one of those things.
Have you seen the video of that? I mean, like some of the informants that were there were actually FBI.
Yeah, I saw that.
They were handcuffed, and then when they get inside, they're actually pulling their handcuffs off, patting them on the shoulder. You know, the actual other, we're talking about, they were in plain clothes, right?
Yeah.
And they're arrested supposedly, and then they take their cuffs off inside. There's lots of video out there if people look it up, but it's absolute 100%. It was planned.
I don't know if it was planned, but I mean, what did you think?
Who opened the door?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know who did all that stuff, but I mean, what do you think you're going to do if that many people has already started, you know, fucking busting in the doors, and just you and 11 of your friends? You really think
I'm not going to open the front door if
no? I'm
somebody's
just saying.
beating on it.
I'm just saying. No, they're already in the fucking.
Yeah.
They're already in the joint, and you're saying that they let they were in there, and the plainclothes guys were. You know, just letting each other, you know, undoing the handcuffs or whatever it was. Like, you think you and your 11 friends are going to do anything against that big ass mob?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I ain't going to do shit. No. You're going to do exactly the same thing that the people that were there. You're just going to be like, well, I can't do anything about this. I can take one or two people, but I can't. If I swing, you know, if I try to arrest you and your boys is with you and it's just me, I'm going to get fucked up doing that. So you really have to, at that point, just throw your hands up, because you're not going to start, you know, opening fire on American citizens. I mean, it's just, so you have to throw your hands up.
One day.
Well, the one chick,
Yeah.
I think that was.
And why? She wasn't armed, right?
I forgot the whole thing about
He
that.
was a
That shit.
veteran.
That shit was fucking tragic too. But just some dumbass with a gun.
God bless our veterans.
Yeah.
By the way.
Some dumbass with a fucking gun. That's all that it was. Oh, that's loud. Wow, you could have just. No, send me the list. So why don't you just say, send me the list? So I can
Because I didn't want to interrupt you.
You've done these long enough.
Just send me, so I can start looking stuff up preemptively.
I've got it right here.
I'm sending it to her. I'm just gonna send it to her so you can have it on
I
her
got it.
thing.
So your question was, I changed the subject. Sorry about that.
No, no. Well, I mean, we were talking about we'd got down FEMA.
Oh, FEMA.
Yeah, we're going back to FEMA. So there was, let's see. It would have been, they were already, I think, was Obama president in 2010, 11?
12. Well, yeah, he was.
Yeah.
2008.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. So he was in office, and I find it amusing because the peoples have said the exact same thing about Trump, and the other side said the exact same thing about Obama. And they're like, they're going to declare martial law. FEMA's going to come in, and they're going to have UN soldiers come in and fucking take over this fucking streets and all this good fucking stuff. And it was just like, okay. Then Obama got out, Trump got in. They're like, Trump's going to use FEMA.
Yeah.
It's just like, so I'm just going to say this about everybody that gets elected.
Yeah.
So do you think that's something that,
So
while I'm going to say this, while feasible,
mhm.
it ain't going to happen.
So I think that's why, how can I say it? 9/11, I'll just say it like that. I think that's why it happened, is to push the Patriot Act, among other things, going over and getting, I don't want to go too deep into it.
No,
that
okay.
wasn't on our list, but
No.
So the Patriot Act, have y'all read any of that?
Yeah, it's garbage.
It's garbage,
I
right?
hate
but
it.
it was put into place. It was signed into law, right?
Did you see how long it was floating around before it got pushed into as law?
I think it was written by Biden.
It was.
I think Biden had something to do with it through the Senate.
I don't know if Biden did, but that shit's been floating around for years.
Yeah.
It's for a long
The
time.
ideology and the
Because I they
I think it was around a lot longer than,
yeah.
and it had been trying to get pushed through Congress for a long time before 9/11. Because I think there was some other stuff the FBI was trying to push it and say they wanted it and they needed it for whatever
Yep.
counterterrorism bullshit that they wanted to deal with and handle. So I think it's been around and was just pushed around for a really long time before 9/11.
Oh yeah.
9/11 may have been the catalyst to make it happen. I don't agree with the Patriot Act. I think that in broader terms and what they intended it for didn't necessarily translate.
Oh, absolutely not. I'm saying I'm telling you, they're just waiting. They're one tragedy away from fucking having something else in place because they're just like, well, shit, hey y'all, we got the Patriot Act pushed through.
Mhm.
Y'all got any other things sneaky over there? That's how I see them in my mind because that's the way I feel about them. But I mean, like they just got stuff just waiting around for a tragedy to happen to push some other surveil fucking shit on us, and it's just. That part I agree with. So to me, that's not a conspiracy
Obama
theory.
said, "Never let a good tragedy go to waste."
I don't know if Obama said that.
He said it. Look it up.
I don't know about that.
The U.S. Patriot Act is no longer in effect. However,
Okay.
key
That's good
authorities
news.
are extended.
Parts of it is.
Yeah, through
Yeah.
the USA Freedom Act and subsequent legislation through some, like the NSA's mass phone data collection under Section 215, were modified or prohibited.
Very good. It's my president.
Yeah, I don't think that's fucking true.
No.
And says the act included sunset provisions that required reauthorization, and while parts expired in 2015 and 2020, its impact on government surveillance and law enforcement tools continues.
Yeah, I think that stuff's still going on. Like, there's no way. I just don't feel that they just cut it off.
No, because it says even though the U.S. Patriot Act is no longer in effect, the continuing impact is the underlying surveillance infrastructure it created remains.
Yeah.
So
I'm
doesn't
saying
mean
it's
that it's
still
not
fucking-
still
yeah.
happening.
Yeah, it's still happening. I think that part is fucking
Yeah.
true. And they're going to do it, and they're going to be like, you know, it's all in the interest of national security. And it's just like anything else, you know. I mean, it doesn't matter. You can pull that shit off the fucking, the satellite waves, the airwaves. You can just snatch that shit out of the fucking sky. All your text messages.
Well, I mean, look at all the cyber attacks and shit that are happening now. They can get your data by doing just about anything right now.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure they got my phone number because I won't stop getting these dumbass text messages.
I get them all the time.
I'm getting them
So
like,
dumb.
I'm back to like 15 times a day, and I've reported every single one of them. I'm just like,
I do
God,
too.
stop.
Me too. Yeah, it said that because many of the expanding authorities are carried through other legislation or modified by them, in particular the USA Freedom Act.
Yeah, I just hate that it has to get passed by a majority. So the majority of people in Congress are still voting this shit in.
At
And
least pieces of it, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just like it's not.
The
That's not a
main-
left or a right thing.
which-
They're pushing it through, and it's both
Honestly,
of them.
regardless of whether or not the Patriot Act is still enforced or is still there, the main components of what made the Patriot Act is still there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
the bare necessities.
yeah,
are
the
still there.
bones of the whole purpose of the Patriot Act is still in play. So it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, I mean they can talk about the Patriot Act, but it's fucking still there.
But the Patriot Act would allow UN troops, right, to come in and I don't want to say marshal, but police protesters against whatever. They could call them in at any point, right?
And that's via the Patriot Act.
In the Patriot
I mean, it'll never happen.
Act, right?
I'm not worried about it. I don't care what president gets into fucking office.
We do have the largest standing military in the world.
And we got rednecks.
That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
I keep seeing that fucking guy, that one thing on fucking Instagram where they're like, somebody invades the fucking South, and the fucking it's like, oh, we got to send the Marines and the Army to go help, and they're like, sorry, all the rednecks have been waiting for this. Hey, Baba Joe, hold my beer, boy. We've been looking, just shotgun shells and fucking invaders just all over the place. Like, well, thanks for showing up, Marines. We already took care of it. Like, what the fuck? I love that.
The
shit.
majority of the Marines
that
are
shit.
from the South, right?
I wouldn't fucking doubt it.
I'm pretty sure they
I
are.
really wouldn't doubt it. Those fucking crazy motherfuckers. I don't know if you heard it, but we had a buddy of mine's fucking Marine come on here, and we had him on mental health. That was a fun episode. He wanted to do it twice because he was like, I didn't get enough out. I was like,
You
come on
wanted to
back.
talk some more about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, Marines they're a whole nother breed. Yeah, I don't know. I think the FEMA should be dismantled anyway. They don't ever do anything fucking right. I mean, that I've said it on here before, on the podcast before. It's a great concept, poor in practice.
I don't know if you remember after Katrina when they used FEMA to go in and between them and the National Guard and local law enforcement to disarm people that weren't affected by the floods in New Orleans.
Oh yeah.
And the old lady, I don't know if you ever saw that video, they beat the hell out of her basically. She's like, no, I've got my pistol here. And she was showing them, never, she was holding it in her hand, never, had her finger on the trigger or never
Yeah,
had it in an
just
aggressive
yeah.
manner towards them. And they tackled her and took it away from her and put her in jail. She was all beat up and bruised. That's the first thing I thought of when you asked me about FEMA. That is.
I mean, yeah, they did take people's fucking guns and shit. That's
Those that weren't affected were protecting their stuff,
yeah.
themselves and their families, their property.
Oh, yeah.
And they come in and did that. Why would they take it?
Well, I mean, their safety of the government. But I mean, I had the I hate to keep talking about tragedies, but the Boston Marathon bombing, whenever that was going on, and they were going around searching everybody's houses and shit. And I was like, no, you cannot come into my house. Get the fuck off. I was like, hell no. They're talking about shut the fucking city down. Nobody, you cannot leave your house. I was like, fuck you. Try that shit in the fucking South and tell somebody they can't fucking leave their house and we're going to come knock on your door and fucking check your house. You got a warrant, buddy? You can go on and get.
Unless you got a class 3 firearms license. If you do, they can come in and check at any point. They can call you back to your house, right? They can walk in and check your. So the reason I said that is because they're talking about the new star. You know, the star on your license.
Yeah, the real ID.
Yeah, where you can fly
Yeah.
easily or whatever.
Yeah.
That's also waiving a lot of your rights, where they can come into your home and check whatever they want. So there's fine print in there. I have not researched that, but I've heard it through some trusted sites that we need to read the fine print before we do it. Got you another one, huh?
Let's see. No real ID does not allow police to enter your house without a warrant. Yeah, thank God we have the fucking Constitution.
I agree.
The Fourth Amendment of the Constitution protects people from unreasonable searches and seizures.
Let's pull up the real ID.
That's what I did.
That's what I'm looking at too.
Possession of a real ID does not give police implied consent to enter your property. Some states, like Louisiana, even have specified that displaying a digital ID on your phone is not considered consent for an officer to search the device.
We're talking about something different.
No,
I'm talking. So the star on your license is called the real ID.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That signifies that you have the real ID. Is that star
Okay.
on your license?
Oh, well, if you want to, okay, I'm going to play off of.
So that was one
No,
of my
that's
conspiracies. I was.
No,
proud
that's
of.
what I'm saying. Well, that's I mean, if you still believe it, hey, that's fine. I'm not saying
I'm cool.
there's
I'm
probably,
reading it.
I mean, there probably is some shit in there, and I'm gonna go off of that concept.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the lawsuit that this lady has against Disney? This fucking man, I could remember. I'm going to be wrong on some of the details. I'm going to go ahead and tell you this now. I'm going to be wrong on some of the details. Some family or some shit went to Disney and somebody died.
Okay. At one of the parks?
At the park somewhere. Somehow somebody's family member died at Disney, and she turned around and fucking was suing Disney for whatever it was. Yeah. Disney got it thrown out. I think they got it thrown out, or they're arguing. Either it was thrown out or they're arguing this point, which was, do you have Disney Plus? She's like, yeah.
Oh yeah, I did.
And it's like, have you read the agreement or whatever? You have to fucking scroll through that nobody ever fucking reads. And they're like, yeah, I agreed to the terms of service. And it's like, yeah. And it says, well, in the terms of service, it says you can't come back and sue Disney for anything or anything affiliated with fucking Disney for any fucking thing whatsoever. So she's like, what the fuck?
Wow.
And I was like, oh my God. Like, I almost fucking deleted this shit. It was like, I'm going to write Disney a letter and be like, I revoke and renounce anything.
I hate Disney.
Pull out your Darth Vader credit card. I mean, I hate and love Disney.
Yeah, I'm with you. So I don't like the whole, there's a lot of pedophilia that follows Disney. If you'll watch what I was telling you about Out of Shadows
Yeah.
on YouTube, it'll explain a lot of the deep state, the deep state that Trump and them are talking about. No, so you asked me if I like FEMA or what I thought about FEMA.
Sure.
I think under the right administration, it could be good, right? I don't think we have had the right administration until now. I think under the Trump administration, I think it can be very helpful during a natural disaster or some catastrophic event. That was the intention for it, right?
Sure. I don't think FEMA's not going to be really helpful in any fucking thing. They've already proved that.
Okay.
And I don't even give a shit if the next coming of Jesus comes down and is fucking president. It's still not going to operate right because it's people. I mean, fuck up all the time. It's just a great concept it's not going to play out. At least that's my opinion. It's just not going to fucking ever play out because, you know, how hard is it we got to get stuff there. And then, it's just like, we contracted you and your fucking company to have these trucks on standby or whatever it is because, you know, the stuff's coming. So we're going to load them up. And you're just like, well, I didn't get paid yet. And then FEMA's like, well, we're going to pay you. And maybe something happens. It's like, well, I got work over here. I can get paid right now. And like, that's just there's too many layers.
You said that perfectly. Government involvement.
Oh, yeah. No, we fuck up it. No, the government, no. Small government.
Yeah.
hands down, because
Absolutely.
I have more faith in my community to help me than I do a government agency to come down and fucking help me.
1,000.
Like, because I mean, you know, if you lived in my neighborhood and you know, I'm friends with, I don't know what, 10 people around here, and tragedy strikes here, I can go to any of these fucking 10 people, and if I was hurt and they weren't, I get help right now.
Right.
I don't need to wait for FEMA to organize, load up, show up, you know, brief everybody, get the ball rolling. I can just walk 3 houses down and I can get help right fucking now.
Right.
So, I mean, self-sufficiency.
I think you have to be. I think, but with as big as our government has become,
yeah.
you've got to have, like you said, layers, right?
Yeah.
I think that controls the 10 miles of D.C. Let them, you know, let them police themselves with the FEMA or whatever. Make sure the funds are available. That's the big thing, is
Well,
make
yeah.
sure the funds get to the local level. That's what FEMA should be. That's what I think it should be.
Just a money distribution center
Just
for
money. Yeah, exactly. Strictly.
I might could buy off on that.
Mm-hmm.
Just like New Orleans get hit, just hit up New Orleans and be like, hey, we're going to send you $50 million right now.
It's coming to you. It's
Okay.
there.
I could, yeah, because I mean, if, you know, we're in the South, so our go-to natural disasters, hurricanes. So, you know, hurricane comes through and hits fucking New Orleans like it has many a times, devastates it. How long did it take FEMA to get to New Orleans to start actually distributing water and food and, you know, some stuff? It was fucking forever because you got to wait till the fucking hurricane passes. And then, of course, that's easily a day. Most of the times it's like destruction. You know, 12 to 24 hours later, you can finally start getting in. It's just like, fuck, if I can just walk to my neighbor across the street or walk a mile down the road where that house is not affected, my buddy lives there, I can get water or food or help or a chainsaw to, you know, get the tree out of my window or something. So, I mean, yeah, I don't have faith in FEMA. I think they're just garbage.
Yeah. We're not supposed to. I agree with you.
We're not supposed to. Fuck that.
We're supposed to question our government. We're not supposed to trust them.
Well, I don't.
You
Oh, I don't. That we've proven that. Just
No, I'm not. And again, I'll say it like I said last time. God bless our military. God bless every one of you members and their families.
oh god, yeah.
The families serve as well as the members do.
Oh yeah.
But
We give Tammy her moment on the
Absolutely.
military one.
Yeah.
absolutely,
And that's what I said to everybody on that one. I was like, it's not for everybody.
yeah. But
No, it certainly is not.
at the top level, I'm glad to see it changing. I'm glad to see the good changes, getting rid of the DEI stuff, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
God bless
I-
all y'all.
Yeah. I'm not gonna dive into that. That'll just get
I
me.
just had to throw that in there.
That'll just get me fucking angry. That's totally fine.
Kind of like my big dick Nate comment. I got to throw that in there too.
Great. You're gonna be like, hey Nate, I dropped your name again. Okay, here's one that I wanted to fucking ask you about. So do you believe in time travel?
You know, I've always been fascinated with it.
We're all
I
fascinated.
believe in it.
We're all fascinated by it because
seen
you know
some
Back
really-
to the Future fucking ruined us all.
I've seen some really cool videos.
Have-
So really, really cool stuff. Like a lady in the 20s on a cell phone.
That's what that picture.
Yes.
So you've seen
No, a
that?
video, not just cell phone. There's a video of it, and it's like an old school filmed video.
like the hand crank
Yeah.
video thing.
Yeah.
So there's video of a chick. So I thought that might have been the same picture that I had seen, but I was going to ask you about that because you could tell somebody is clearly on something on their hand.
Yeah.
Nice.
And on their phone, actually on
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
So, and they're talking in the video, they're listening and talking.
Yeah.
And they're actually having a conversation. I've always been fascinated with that. I think it's really cool stuff.
Okay. Do you, let's see, what time travel variation do you abide by? And when I ask that, it's going to be, I'm referencing two of my favorites. So is it a Back to the Future kind of scenario, or is it a Marvel Avengers? Do you know the difference is? I don't think you're a big Marvel fan. Okay, the Back to the Future. Okay, here's the thing. The Back to the Future is you can go back into time and change the future. Literally, that's all that it is. You know, Marty went back to whatever it was, and they came back, and the fucking present and everything was fucking different. Do you abide by that one or the Marvel one, which is changing the past doesn't change your future, because if I wish this is where I wish this is where I wish I was like I videoed this, but I don't. So if you're here in time, instead of going back in time, all you're doing instead of changing the future is when you go back in time, that's your current present. So you can't change the future because this is your present now.
It's more dimensional.
Dimensional.
So it exists regardless. It's not going to change.
Yeah, time is on a line like this. So if you loop back, you hit like this would be your timeline. If you go back into time, you're looping back and you're hitting this point, and you're not changing the future because the timeline has changed. Mm-hmm. So for the listeners, think about like making the number 6. So draw a line with your finger, make a 6, and then hit that point in the time, and that's your current present. And instead of continuing on the same line, it's on another level.
I got you.
So do you believe in the Back to the Future or the Marvel version?
I think I would have to agree with the Marvel version. I think it because one minute change, right?
Yeah.
Would change everything, the outcome of everything.
Yeah.
Right.
And actually there's government programs that studied that. I don't know if you've seen that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. There's some cool videos out there, brother. There's some really cool videos.
That's why we're here to talk.
Yeah. I followed this story of this lady that did it, and it was so cool that she went back and she listed the school, the actual room, and all that they had created this, and the government was involved, created this device that they used, and it was like MIT or Boston University. It was one of the good schools.
Yeah.
And I was fascinated with that. So, and it was a similar situation where she returned. She seen somebody, they didn't know her, right? Because she changed her reality. She changed her, like you said, her whole timeline.
Yeah.
So I think if it's possible, that's how it is, or dimensional. You know what I mean?
Explain that.
So you could have the same timeline in another dimension. So
like a multiverse.
Like a
multiverse.
Like a Tesseract kind of thing.
Yeah.
Did you watch Interstellar?
I think I did actually watch that movie.
I think
that was a movie, right?
Yeah, with what's his
Sandra Bullock? No,
not that one. Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey.
You ought to watch that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna go at watch it more than once.
Okay.
I don't think you're gonna pick up everything the first go through, but the first time I saw it, I was just like, man, it's all right. It's not bad. Didn't give a shit. And then we were at work and my buddy fucking put it on, and I watched it for a second time. And it was one of those few movies that I like more and more as I watch it. Like, we could put it on right now. I can watch it 3 times in a row.
He put it on when you left work.
No, we were at work.
No.
No.
Oh, my God.
No, we were at.
I tried to give you an out. Right
no,
there.
I'm not. What? I play a movie in the background. I work and I don't pay attention to the fucking movie.
See, I just slave away all day, every day. Blood, sweat, and tears, Jay. I work hard, boss man.
Sure.
Well,
I think I found the video that you were talking about. This one
yeah, okay.
with the chick that had the.
I think it was a little bit. Let's see. I wish they could see it.
I'll post it on the Instagram
Yeah.
later.
Right. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's one of them.
Turn around and let me see it.
So, they said Charlie Chaplin was a time traveler.
Yeah, I've heard that theory before.
Yeah.
that does look like she's on a cell phone.
It looks like she's actually on her cell phone and she's like reporting back saying, yeah, I made it, I'm here, and then just slips it back and then you don't see it again.
So
and it wouldn't be like you're thinking, okay, well, maybe it was like a hairbrush
okay.
But there was nothing that, I mean, I don't know what you could really say that.
Well, okay, well, here's going to be the thing. That's pretty cool. That's cool to see that. But we all, granted, they obviously have some way to time travel. Mm-hmm. How are they communicating through time?
Cell phones.
Because I mean, if the bitch is on the phone with somebody, what's the signal?
Who's receiving it?
Yeah, and it's like the signal is traversing time instantaneously to be able to get back and talk on the phone.
Yeah. So this is cool from that video, right?
Yeah.
We're watching what I watched. It was like a 2.5 hour in between work and home life.
Yeah. Making fun of me, and here this motherfucker goes, you fucking dirty bitch.
So if you look up, what I did is I went and looked up the first cell phone, right?
Yeah.
And the technology's been around since the 50s. Check that out. It's actually in the one of the libraries. There's pictures of the somebody wrote it. Somebody wrote about it in like Chicago Tribune or something like that. It's really cool. The guy who created the technology for this 50s, I think.
Cell phones have been around for 50 years, with the first handheld prototype invented in 1973 by Motorola engineer Martin Cooper.
50 years, 73.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I did. I mean, keep digging. You'll find it.
No, I don't need to dig
No,
anymore.
it's pretty cool.
Like I said, I mean, it's just there's.
It specifically said like 19. I don't know when that video was.
Oh, that
recorded.
video is
Like 20s,
is
30s.
portrayed to be definitely before.
So with AI now,
It said
yeah.
1938. But I mean, if she was a time traveler, she would have come from the future and went back to 1938 with us.
No, yeah, but like I said, I think it's cool to talk about and think that would be legit. And that's not what I had in my head. There's a still picture of somebody back in the days, and it looks like they're on a cell phone.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But I mean, like I said, see, this is why conspiracy theories to me are fun, which is
they're awesome.
apparently the last episode, I think I told you, this last episode kind of blew up, and I was like, well, fuck, I got to get him back. So people like it, but like I said, just logical.
Yeah,
Sure, we got time travel stuff. There's no way you can communicate directly.
that's a.
Unless it's
Very
like,
wise.
what's it? Quantum leap.
I love quantum leap.
Unless they're quantum leaping. I mean, that was some funny shit. I love that show too.
So I saw a meme. I don't know if you saw the meme of him looking in the mirror. You know, he always looked in the mirror to see what he looked like.
Oh, yeah,
That
yeah.
turned-
Yeah.
I was like, me if I look in the mirror as quantum leap. and it's, you know what I'm talking about?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah.
Are you talking about this picture of this guy? Where it's like 1940 and he's standing in front of like a theater or something, and he's got what looks like a phone.
I wish I could tell you that that one's the one for sure, but I thought it was like I felt like it was like a beach picture.
Beach.
I think it was like people on a beach. It's been so long since I've seen it.
There's a video from supposedly from the 70s that actually they were looking for some woman and went into her, like going through her stuff. I guess she was a criminal or something, and found a iPhone 14. I don't know how real that was, but from the 70s, right? So here's the thing: you're not gonna nowadays. You don't know what to believe. I mean,
No.
you see Bigfoot talking to you. I watch Bigfoot preaching every day. He's giving me scripture every day, right? So, and I watch it because
love those.
He's preaching. You know what I mean?
I love it.
Sounds good.
I followed somebody on Instagram. The podcast follows somebody on Instagram that does the Bigfoot stuff, and they're always talking shit going through the forest. And I think it's just funny as shit.
It is.
It's fucking hilarious.
You're not going to know with AI. I mean, it's just going to become more and more advanced too. So
Yeah, man, that's
what we're doing now is like groundbreaking.
Oh, dude,
because
that
it's
shit's
not going to exist.
fucking
in 5
crazy.
AI creeps me out. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I see in my head like Sarah Connor just looking down on us right now, and it's like, you dumb motherfuckers.
What about the Matrix and the Terminator ties? Right? Have y'all heard that one where
No.
it ties in together? So
The Matrix and the Terminator?
the author of the Matrix, yeah, she goes on to explain something about it's actually biblical. What the Matrix is about the Bible. Have you heard? You hadn't seen
No,
that
I
interview?
haven't heard any of
It's
this.
a pretty cool interview, and then she even ties in the Terminator into the Matrix. You gotta check it out. I can't remember it. I'm small brained, but it's pretty cool.
Where's the?
I don't know. You said something on a beach, and
Oh, you
I
just
saw it,
okay. You just searched.
but I don't know.
Like I said, it's been so long since I've seen that picture because I was trying to. I was getting some feedback from work folks to be like, all right, my crazy friend James is coming down.
Mm-hmm.
I need to talk about conspiracy. What we got to talk about. So they come up with a couple of those fucking things.
Mm-hmm. They're retards.
If you don't believe what I believe, you're a retard. That's
I guess it's
that's a
okay to say
hangover.
that.
That's a hangover reference
Yeah.
for you people who don't know.
Yeah.
If they don't know, watch The Hangover.
And what is that?
It's shiitake. I know.
Bug.
Tastes like shiitake. It's a little mushroom.
No, I come in you. You come on fly.
Dude, those movies are fucking hilarious.
They are cringy.
Oh, man. Let's see. That's time travel. Yeah, I don't think we've time traveled.
You don't think we have?
I don't
You don't
think-
think we have the technology to time travel?
I don't think we do either. I think a lot of this is just like some of these pictures could possibly be something, I guess. But like there's one where like a lady's holding up a thing and it could just be a microphone of some sort, like a microphone
Yeah.
that has a recorder attached to it or
A
whatever.
wireless microphone?
No,
20s?
it probably has some kind of a recorder device attached to it. I mean, some of these can be easily explained, and then some of them you're like, okay, that's got to be just like AI generated.
But did they have those in the 20s? Right. So I saw this same video. I saw it in
Okay, here's okay.
the 90s. And it could have been AI.
Right.
Okay, I subscribe to the Marvel version of time travel, and my thing would be if people in the timeline in any capacity could time travel, why the fuck would you want to come back?
To try to save people.
Fuck that. Like I said, you're not. If I'm subscribing to the Marvel version, you're not going to save anybody
Right.
because you're
Oh,
on a whole
right.
because you're on a whole different thing. So it doesn't even make it because I mean Einstein believed in time travel.
What if you didn't have an option but to come back?
Why wouldn't I have an option?
I don't know. Maybe molecularly, maybe our body couldn't stand so much time.
I don't.
You know what I mean?
Steve Rogers stayed in the past. He didn't come back,
Who was that?
Captain America.
Oh,
and he
came back
created
black, didn't
he created his
He handed the
created his-
mantle off, you
Oh.
jackass.
he created his own timeline and knew where they were going to be at a certain point, and so he lived his life. And when he got older, he went to that spot where he was supposed to go
Yeah.
at that exact moment, and lived his life and was just fine. Because again, like the 6 that you said, he created his own now new timeline.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I just.
But then it
Yeah.
intersects with the actual timeline that he was in before. So I don't know if that's counterproductive or not. If that would even make sense.
Well, like I'm saying, everybody's. If one person. If one person time travel, they'll hit the timeline. That's their present, and they're still in the timeline, their own timeline.
Right.
But I mean, it's just that's the one I go by.
What about CERN?
The Super Collider.
Mm-hmm.
What about it?
So do you think that they could contact other dimensions or other times with that?
Well, since Tammy believes in ghosts, she'll probably say yes.
I believe.
What's your opinion, babe? I'm not speaking for you. I just my opinion of what your opinion is going to be.
I don't really know that much about what CERN does.
So
Collide particles.
yeah,
I mean, the Higgs boson, blah blah blah. I get that, but
this should have been one of the topics. This is freaky.
I'll give you plenty of time to do some research.
I
Go
know.
ahead. Go ahead. Give me what you got.
On CERN, if you'll look up the in front of CERN is the Shiva. Is that what it is? Shiva, SH.
Oh yeah.
The goddess of war. In front of that,
Shiva.
yeah. There's some crazy stuff that goes on there, but there's actually scientists that say they have contacted other dimensions or other beings. I'll say, you see that they've contacted other beings through that that have actually come through. They created a portal, in which I believe in portals, and I just don't think we've designed the technology yet, or have any clue about it. Us regular people.
So you think we've contacted other realms?
Other realms, yeah, other dimensions. I think that's what aliens are. I think they're.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I can't not believe in them.
Because you're crazy, or
That, and I don't know. You know.
no. I mean that's. These are all opinions. We're just talking opinions. I mean, do you believe in? I don't believe in ghosts.
You don't believe in ghosts?
I believe in ghosts.
I do not. And we're not going to go down the fucking Bible route where it's like the Bible. There is some possession.
Mm-hmm.
Demons.
Yeah, there's
obviously, 'cause
demon
if
possession
you
in the
believe
fucking Bible and shit like
hell
that.
And Satan, and Satan
Yeah.
has his demons
I
and
just-
shit like that.
Yeah, I just don't think it's like. I don't think it's like like the shit that you watch, or what's the fucking movies with the
Ghost.
no,
Paranormal Activity.
Oh my!
Paranormal Activity.
No, the fucking oh shit. There's like 4 or 5 of them that you fucking bought.
Yeah, Paranormal Activity.
Is that paranormal? Not the
Yeah.
not the show.
I don't.
No,
watch that.
that's the movie.
Is it?
Paranormal Activity. It has like 5 movies.
Is it Paranormal Activity?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, they're
I don't
freaky.
remember. Well, anyway, I don't believe in like that kind of possession. I think it was just like a mental health problem of some
What about
sorts.
Amityville? Have you ever heard
Or
of
like The
Amityville
Conjuring.
horror?
The Conjuring.
Conjuring is what I'm talking
The
about.
Conjuring?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Thanks.
I've heard about
They
that
have
didn't
a
sound-
new one that just
Conjuring.
came out.
Where they leave the relics or whatever, and they put it in the house and they live with
Yeah,
the fucking
The Conjuring.
So this Conjuring. See, I knew that didn't sound right with
Oh.
paranormal activity.
So there's a documentary on Amityville,
Mhm.
and have you seen it?
Mhm.
And talking about the neighbor
She's
across
seen-
the street
she's
was a
seen 'em all.
witch, and that was doing like seances in the
Yep.
yard and all that.
Yep.
You need to watch that, Brad. I think it's real. I think what these children, what these people experienced in this home is real,
I do
mean,
too.
regardless of what society thinks. I mean, which everybody that's gone there and spent time there,
Yeah.
they say it's haunted. It's something evil in that house. So I watched it as a child, and my mother and sister let me watch Exorcist at age 4. So I
That's
thought
some
they were.
awesome
Oh,
parenting.
isn't that awesome? I thought they were witches. I literally went to bed thinking they were demonic. As a child,
Your mom and sister?
yes,
Oh.
I
Oh shit!
thought they were evil for letting me watch that. I pissed the bed that night. Never
I mean,
pissed
you were
the bed.
4.
And 4. Yeah, but I pissed my mom's bed because I wouldn't sleep in my own. So she deserved it.
You thought she was a witch, but fuck, I'm gonna go sleep with her. I don't want to be alone.
I'm gonna get
No.
back at that bitch.
I-
Urine kills the witchness.
I thought she was evil. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it came on regular TV. The Exorcist when I was 4 years old. That's the memory. I don't think she would have had I'm pretty sure it was like,
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Did you guys have a VHS or a video player or something?
No.
So for you listeners, a VHS tape is
It would have been the size of a microwave if we did. And I would have remembered it.
I know, right? We were at work the other day, and something came on the fucking TV. I don't remember what what were you watching? I don't remember what it's irrelevant. And funny enough, we were watching Miami Vice. Still holds up. I'm telling you now.
Talking
Fucking
about after you left
the
work.
TV show. No, Miami Vice playing in the background, and my buddy comes in and he's like, "Are y'all watching Miami Vice?" And I looked up and I was like, "Yeah." And then I was like, and it came up and I was like, "Hey, yo, that right there is called a phone booth. You used to open the door and go in and had a phone in it that you would pay a nickel or a quarter to put in there to make." He's, "I know what the goddamn phone booth is, man. I watched Superman." I was like, "You fucking, you bitch." What
That's
the
awesome,
fuck?
bro. That's so awesome.
I know what a phone booth
He's like,
is.
I know what a phone booth is. You go in there to change your clothes.
Yeah, all right. You come out a superhero, motherfucker. I just time travel because I'm Superman.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So anyway, so the Amityville. But give it since you're a fucking lunatic when it comes to that fucking ghost shit. Tell us the quickie about Amityville.
Amityville is a story about a family who lived in a house that apparently was possessed or haunted or whatever. It was the DeFeos, and the older son said that he was possessed and that the house was telling him to kill his family. And so he went and shot every single person in his family with a shotgun, mind you. Now, here's the strange thing about this.
Hang on,
Is-
did this actually happen?
Yes,
Oh, the guy really did gun down his family.
He's in,
Oh shit.
He may have died in prison. Maybe I don't know. He was in prison, and he's done multiple interviews, and he flips flops. He says he just did it because he hated his parents and his family. But here's the thing that I found really bizarre about it. He's shooting his entire family with a shotgun, one by one, going to each room and shooting them in their sleep. Not a single one of them woke
fuck?
up to hear any of these shots. Like, they weren't screaming and yelling and running for their lives. They were all literally asleep in their beds. Each one by one, never heard. They didn't wake up.
How old was the dude when he did it?
I think he was early 20s, maybe.
Oh, okay. So he would have been old enough to
Yeah, and the youngest,
to dose him with some make me go to sleep stuff.
maybe. I don't know. Could be.
Sorry, that's where my head went because, like I said, I think there's a reasonable explanation.
That's
for
what I thought too.
99.9% of the stuff.
I think they tested at least the parents.
What year? What year did this happen?
70s, I want to say.
70s.
70s, I think.
I can look it up.
Late 70s. But yeah, they and there's I mean, just I can't even imagine how many people has gone in. You know, the paranormal, whatever they are.
Yeah, she watches them all the time.
Yeah. So they go in
1974.
74.
Oh wow.
The DeFeo family.
Yeah. So there's the house stood for a long time, and it resold. It was cleaned up and resold, and they immediately resold
Packed
it.
up.
Yeah,
They
packed up.
immediately, they had kind of the similar experience where the stepdad started hearing the voices and was like telling him to kill his family and stuff. And they got out of there. They literally left every single belonging that they owned and just left in the middle of the night, never to return.
What?
Mhm.
What happened to the family that left?
The Lutz family
That's the family that
just left. Yeah.
just pulled chalk, hauled ass.
Mhm.
So I think it was Discovery or one of those channels did a documentary and found out there's a witch, or she was practicing Wiccan or whatever
Yeah.
across the street doing like seances and the stuff. Yeah. And so they went over there and they received all this. So I think, you know, because I don't 100% know, I can't distrust what they're saying. That's the thing, is that, you know, with Bigfoot, you've got thousands, tens of thousands of people that see and experience almost the identical thing, you know, and maybe they're all drugged up. Maybe they're all drunk when they go out there, but highly likely that they're not. And you've got like Dr. Jeff Meldrum and what was John Bendernagel. These are professors at universities that studied anthropology and mechanics of the feet
Yeah.
primates. That was their special. That was Meldrum's specialist, and for him to, you know, observe, he said it's impossible for them to somebody to know this creature would have a broke toe, and to exactly replicate it as it should be, if it was a broken toe in this footprint, right?
Yeah.
I think there's too much evidence out there and too many people speaking about things that we don't know and that we're told doesn't exist. And that's why I question everything. Just question everything. And I mean, in life, it'll keep you safer, right?
Well, I mean, I
When
don't.
say safe.
No,
It'll make you think before you do something.
Yeah, I don't mind of the question everything, but is there with that mentality?
Mhm.
Is there anything that you ever finally just say, "Yeah, I buy off on that"?
Mm-hmm.
Do
Absolutely.
do you ever? What is it?
Absolutely.
Because I mean, you know, you've said more than once so far. You're just like, oh no, I can't. I don't know.
I didn't
I
think
don't
about
know.
that.
Blah blah. But
Yeah, I didn't
you ever
think
got
about
you
it
ever
from
got
that
a
point of view.
break point? Because there's something where you're
Oh,
finally
yeah.
just like,
Absolutely,
yeah, I'm
'cause I
definitive on
don't-
that.
Not only do I not know everything, I have no clue.
I'm
You
sure.
know, I'm trying to figure it out as we go. I'm just,
But so you haven't had something that you're just like, I found my answer and I'm good.
yeah. So usually it's conspiracy that I find my answer on. You know, and it's not like a feel good answer. It's not always, oh, that makes me feel better about myself, so I'm going to believe it. So this is what I've researched into, and it makes the most sense. Doesn't mean it's real or true, but this is what makes the most sense to me. You know what I mean?
Oh, no.
Is there anything I buy into? Yeah, I mean, there's things I'm misproven about or just whatever all the time, and that's fine. That's fine. That's how we learn. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, no. I mean, that's fine. I'm just wondering, like, that's what I was asking. I was just like, is there anything where you're just like, oh, fuck, that is right.
Mm-hmm.
And I was
Oh,
wrong.
yeah.
Okay.
And I admit it.
Yeah,
That's the big thing.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, I understand we don't fucking know everything, but I mean,
I do. I'm just kidding.
We know you do.
I've got the internet. You can't
Yeah, I know,
you
right?
can't believe anything that's not on the internet.
Right.
comes my
And
dick.
that's another
French
point.
model.
French
It's
model.
crazy. All our
Bonjour.
research now. So when I was really got into conspiracy theories, there wasn't as there was something passed, and I can't remember what it was, but I remember this guy. He's a real, I don't know. He was a nerd. He's a good nerd. I don't know how to say that. He was a really smart guy.
Yeah.
And he said, "You don't want this. They're fixing to pass this. You don't want it." And I had no clue they were going to pass it. I wasn't paying attention. It's some kind of bill. And when they passed it, it seems like now all of our information comes from Google, from these certain sites, right? And they manage what we get to find out, unless you delve into the...
Like the dark webs
Exactly.
and shit.
Exactly. And as a matter of fact, the sites that I was following, I can't even follow anymore. I can't find them. I tried
really?
to, yeah, oh yeah. As soon as that past recent incident, I couldn't find it. Yet I'm seeing it still post this stuff, so I can't go see if this is, this is actually posted there.
Yeah.
Like it could be created. When y'all watch this Out of Shadows, you'll understand.
Yeah.
More of what I'm.
I mean, I do believe to some degree that they regulate, I guess, maybe what is being put on the internet. I mean, that's why we have Wikipedia, right? But then it's like, can you believe everything that's on Wikipedia? Because you can edit that.
Right.
You can edit the shit out of that. You can change one word and it changes the entire outcome of the article. You know what I mean? So it's like, can you really trust anything that you're reading right now?
Right. No, I don't think so.
Right.
And you can, I mean...
Like, I trust science. I
or
trust
seeing.
facts.
yeah, I trust. I trust science.
Like,
too.
I believe in things.
But
But
what is science?
Oh
Let's
boy,
go.
here we go. Are you going to Rockefeller us?
Yes.
Rockefeller us.
That's
then,
right.
right?
I
trying to go
just
into
pulled
that.
up Rockefeller and I'm
Go
reading it
perfect.
right now.
Go ahead and because I don't think
So
you didn't really elaborate enough.
It's what's
Yeah,
taught.
we didn't really
on the
talk
Rockefeller-
a lot about
Rockefellers.
It's what's
Rockefellers last
taught.
time.
So he was an oil tycoon, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he figured out that he could make medicines. Out of he can make pharmaceuticals out of petroleum.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing he did was send out all these propagandists to these medical schools and said, "Look, we're going to give you," and this was during the Depression. We'll give you this much money to bail you out. It was like in the hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
When they were starving, and you're going to teach this. You're going to stop teaching natural remedies. You're going to stop teaching what you've been taught, that it's been handed down over, hundreds of years, what naturally occurs to cure this. And you're going to teach this is the only thing that you can use. Anything else is crazy. Or if you try to use something out of your yard, that's insanity. So that's what they've been pushing is petroleum-based pharmaceuticals since then. And it was all a buyout. It was just a big buyout, so he could push more petroleum products and raise the level of cancer and illness in the world. And then who treats that? The pharmaceutical companies that are based on petroleum products. So that was my conspiracy about that. But it's also written history. He was a very smart man, but I think he hated the idea of a free. He was a smart businessman. I'll just say that he was just
You think he hated a free state?
He hated it. Yeah.
Think so? See, let's see. I was thinking about something while you were doing that, and you're like, because Native Americans, American Indians,
Mm-hmm.
used to do that
Mm-hmm.
herbal remedy shit too.
Yep.
And I don't know that it always worked. I just think these. I mean, you can take an herbal remedy all day. Like, oh, you got a cold, take this herbal remedy, and it fixes it. And it's
I
just
think it
like,
does.
well, it's just, well, I mean, as I'm saying, like,
If we found the right one, I think it does.
but what if you would have got over it anyway without a herbal remedy?
No, you're right.
So
No,
I mean, it's just like,
it's got to run its course, right?
yeah. I mean,
Virus.
and I'm just saying,
like-
and that's just one example.
Yeah.
I mean, we can go down that rabbit hole, but it's just that. What if it was, you got something, you're taking this herbal remedy, and all of a sudden now you're just like, no, this shit fucking works, yo. What if you were going to get over it anyway?
Yeah, you are.
Like,
I mean, most
so,
of the
I mean,
time.
You know, it's
Like-
it's just too hard to say the herbal remedy worked because you were gonna survive it anyway.
I think they do work. I don't think it's like sketch. I don't think it's like, craziness. I don't think it's like Wiccan or witchcraft or.
Oh,
I think
no. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I get
think
what, yeah.
I think it's real. When they say so, normally a virus is going to run its course, and that's the only way to treat it.
Yeah.
But Tamiflu was created, I guess, a petroleum-based product, but it does work.
Yeah.
It shortens the amount of time.
Yeah.
So Tamiflu is created. What it's created from is a natural remedy, right? So they take this natural remedy and they recreate it in an industrial atmosphere to be able to sell it as a synthetic or whatever, to be able to make money on it, because you can't patent a naturally occurring, right? What is that?
Tamiflu is not directly petroleum based.
Mm.
So commercial production starts with shikmic acid, a natural compound derived from the Chinese star anise plant.
So they have to add the petroleum base in it to be able to patent it and sell it, right?
It says, while researchers have explored synthesizing it from petroleum-based materials as an alternative method, the primary commercial production release on this natural botanical source.
So it's natural.
Mm-hmm.
And what?
Or recumbent E. coli.
What?
So it's
what?
a star anise is the main material,
What did
active
they
ingredient
add
in
to be able to-
Tamiflu.
What did they add to be able to sell it as a inorganic, or I mean, as a?
Oh yeah, I get what
You
you're
know
saying.
what I
I
mean?
get
You know
what
what
you're
I'm
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to
Mhm.
But like I said, you can't. Yeah, you can't patent a naturally growing
Occurring, yeah.
thing, but I mean, you have to do something to be able to make it work.
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, that might be what. Yeah.
But the anise,
The anus.
I've got
Yes.
one.
Yeah, the plant. Mhm.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
supposed to be phenomenal.
He was studying.
What is seeds of star anise? Look
Even aloe
Verum.
aloe plants.
Mm-hmm. They're super.
Mm-hmm.
They're super. What about?
I mean, I'm not saying that some natural remedies don't work, because I mean, there's certain, plants you can put on,
Mm-hmm.
on like wounds and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and it has natural, natural healing stuff. I
Mm-hmm.
think the words escaping my brain. Yes, I mean, that's very now that's an interesting
Mhm.
topic that I'm really curious about. So now that I'm going to be curious about that for sure, I'm going to start looking. I'm going to be like, fucking Tamiflu, let me go and listen. Can I grow this motherfucker in the backyard?
Yep, you
Yeah,
can.
you can.
I'm saying like,
Yep. So what
I might
about
go buy a fucking plant.
what about ivermectin?
Oh, here we go.
Mhm. Well, so here we go, because that's what the news told us. Oh, that's
Oh
worse.
no, yeah,
You know what I mean?
No, yeah, no, for sure.
So
What is it?
ivermectin.
But I mean,
why
how?
couldn't it be patented? Why did they tell us that we can't take it?
It's
Antiviral,
It's
antifungal,
anti-parasitic
Anti-parasitic.
medication used to treat specific parasitic infections in humans and animals. Although it is FDA approved for these uses, it is not approved for treating viral illnesses. I think it just
shortens.
they were using it as a possible form of treatment for COVID-19 because there was secondary infections that came along with COVID-19. I don't think it was ever actually proven that it did anything to the actual virus. It just did stuff to the secondary infections that come along that would probably be the thing that killed you because your immune system was already shot to shit because of COVID.
I took it while I had COVID,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And keep in mind, COVID's been around since the 70s or whatever.
Oh,
they
it's a
created.
SARS.
Yeah,
It's a derivative of SARS, which has been around for hundreds of years.
exactly. So I took it, and it does work. It does work. I say
Mhm.
definitely take it. So, and that goes into cancer.
Mm-hmm.
So I have seen where they go in and biopsy, not seen personally. but-
Sure.
So when they go in and take a biopsy, they cut it open, right? And they spread this parasite throughout your body. I think cancer is a parasite. And I think that's why ivermectin's been proven. Even the largest paper ever written under the French wrote a big paper. And we like to listen to the French when it comes to medical for some reason. But
Onto the French.
largest paper ever written about it. And it cures cancer. Along with fenbendazole or menbendazole, it cures cancer. So if it's an anti-parasitic, why does it cure cancer?
Well, I mean, cancer is basically an overgrowth of whatever type of cell that there is, and ivermectin goes towards it. It interferes with the nervous system of a parasite, which if you're having an overgrowth of cells in your body is already identifying them as a parasite. So I can see where it could come in and then interrupt the nervous system of those cells to kill them, which would make sense. I mean, it's not necessarily parasites. I mean, obviously their makeup is a little bit different, but I mean, a parasite, once it gets in there, it basically infects the whole shit. It spreads, right? So it's kind of the same process as a parasite.
So that can be created naturally too. You can grow it.
Ivermectin?
You can grow the ingredients of ivermectin.
Yeah, that's funny because that's exactly what I was looking for, to see what it's made of.
Pretty cool stuff. That and what is it? The green hull of the black walnut is also anti-parasitic, anti-fungal, antiviral.
You said the green hull of a
maybe not.
You said the green hull of a walnut, so a
black walnut.
So a not mature walnut.
And I keep going back to things that were created or used by the Indians.
Yeah.
That what you were saying a while ago.
Yeah.
So I keep trying to bring it back to.
No, yeah.
So
those things are fucking interesting.
And it's easy to grow right there, right?
Sure.
And Rockefeller says no. He tells his medical schools that he's sponsored and propped up, basically. You're going to get rid of those books, burn those books. You're going to teach this book. This is what you're going to teach. And it's all based on petroleum-based.
Okay, what if because I'll give you that. I can definitely see that. Mm-hmm. But what if it's what he did with the natural product, just enhanced it?
But he didn't, because he added a cancer-causing. Because remember, petroleum products are known to be cancer-causing, right?
Sure.
So they create more issues that have to be treated, right? So a cured person.
I see what I mean. Yeah, I see. We're going to treat it, but we're not going to get away with it because what we put the natural stuff in the first place to be able to put it in you, it causes cancer.
Right.
So we're curing it, but we're still putting more of the stuff in there and making of it. Okay, I can see where you're coming from.
We're putting that stuff in there so we can patent it and put a name on it.
Okay, I see where you're coming from. All right. I'm not going to say that I necessarily agree with that.
But if you're interested, you will.
You sure you don't want to move to California?
I'm definitely not a hippie. I know I look like
no. I mean, what is it? Proposition 65 or whatever the fuck it is on everything that you fucking buy. State of
Oh yeah, I do.
State of California proposition may cause cancer, and it's like
cancer.
Everything on the face of the planet causes cancer.
There's another one though. They just created another proposition and passed it in a law that anybody can pick your child up from school. Did y'all see that? Anyone.
Who did?
It can be a fifth person away from your family member can pick your child up from your school.
Who did? California?
California did. Yeah, they just passed it. You're talking about like straight pedophile. Oh yeah, they're evil.
Good old Gavin.
Oh yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, that guy.
But the people that are going along with it are also. It's not just him.
Dude, there's so many things wrong.
You know, that's Nancy Pelosi's like son and nephew or something, right?
Who, Newsom?
Yeah, and Nancy Pelosi is the daughter of a mafia guy out of Chicago or somewhere. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Oh, that's cool shit to check.
The only thing I know besides Nancy Pelosi being in office is she's a piece of shit human being.
Oh yeah, she's a multimillionaire because of office. Yeah.
You know, I saw a thing. I'm gonna get fucking sidetracked to my fucking government now. Jesus fucking Christ! I fucking saw this thing. It's like, dude, it's so funny to see the way people are pissing and moaning about Trump's ICE crackdown of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so fucking hilarious to go back and you can fucking look on YouTube or fucking C-SPAN and you can pull up the old shit where every single fucking politician said the exact same fucking thing Trump said about the fucking immigration.
Yeah.
Nancy Pelosi said this exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hillary Clinton said the exact same thing.
Bill.
Obama,
mm-hmm.
Bill,
mm-hmm.
all of them said the exact same thing. And now Trump does it in Orange Man Bad. And I'm just like, your people said the same fucking
Same
thing, and you were all about it. Like, the division. I'm
You're
gonna,
right.
I'm
Absolutely.
gonna quit because I'm gonna go off on it because like seeing that shit where it's just like I don't understand why people are just like,
So as far as politics go and the media and all that, and what this video I was telling you about,
Yeah.
out of shadows, I keep mentioning.
Yeah.
So it's a good one to watch. But
I'm gonna check it out.
yeah, I know you will.
I'll
but-
give you. I'll hit you up when I get done. I'll be like, all right, dude.
Yeah.
I know there's some crazy shit.
It's
but
going to
some
open up a
crazy shit.
lot of doors. But so my job is just to drop the seed. That's it. So you'll see I can't stay focused on one thing very long because I've got so much.
Oh,
shit
it's scatterbrained.
Yeah. But
Squirrel.
so if they would reverse the Smith-Mundt Act of Revision Act of 2012, I don't know if I mentioned it last time. That
Wait a minute. Say it again.
Smith, you want to look it up?
Mm-hmm.
Smith slash
What's that sound?
Mundt, M-U-N-D-T Act, revision of 2012. If they would go back and get rid of it, and I posted it on Facebook, or that may be why you recognize that. I posted it and said, recall it the Charlie Kirk Act. It's where the media can use propaganda. It was put into
Oh,
place
yeah,
after
yeah,
the First World
Yeah.
War.
I did look that up.
And it's where the media can use propaganda against the United States, the citizens of the U.S. Why would you not immediately go reverse that
Yeah.
revision?
Yeah. So the 2013 revision says domestic access. U.S. citizens can now well, I think that was maybe U.S. citizens can now access materials produced by the State Department and the Broadcasting Board of Governors upon request. Increased transparency, the modernization aim to improve transparency and engagement with American audiences while maintaining the focus on international broadcasting.
Yes. So if you read on into it, but you'll get the same thing. That's what is allowing CNN and all these media corporations to lie to us. They're not held accountable. They're not held liable. And if they were, they would have to teach. Just show us the news. Get rid of the opinion bullshit.
Okay, see here, this is where I'm going to go back to what I said earlier. I'm not playing anything right now. This is when I'm going to go back to what I said earlier. I don't think that, to me, I mean, that's your opinion about this.
Right.
Totally okay. My opinion is going to be to me, you're looking for something to use to blame. And I think, in my opinion, I feel like you're using this to come up with that resolution or that fucking answer that you're looking for. I think we were offline. I think it was before we were all actually recording. But my thing is, I think the world is just so complacent, and there's so many fucking just soft ass Americans right now who are just little bitches and just.
True dat.
Yeah, it's just I don't think
They're
that
comfortable.
Yeah, and I just think that I don't think that the left or the right, when it comes to broadcasting or being or whatever, they're putting that fake shit. I think it's just that we're all soft and we've all forgotten what it's like, that the world is really a violent place, and people are just. So I don't think that this particular act is going to say they're putting out propaganda to the people. I think people are just allowed the freedom of speech, and everybody being so soft, they're just allowed to spew off whatever the fuck they want. And it's just because you forgot the world's an actual violent place.
Well, no, the major media companies would have to. They would basically be held accountable for what they say. That's all I want is accountability. Don't say one thing. They're spewing. I don't want to say that.
Yeah, let's talk
They're
about that.
spewing that this is hateful right rhetoric. When I saw that, that's why I clipped it and sent it back to you.
Yeah.
I was so fucking mad that I saw far right wing. He was absolutely the opposite of that. He was right center. So far right, you got Marxist. Far left, you got communist. Right.
Yeah.
And that's why they're pushing that far right, because they're far left, and it's absolute the opposite of that. So if whoever wrote that, which we know what company did, they need to be held accountable. If you're lying about this person, especially which causes injury or anger towards that person, or raising people up to create, like you said earlier, what was it, when you were watching those people protest, all it took was,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what they're doing. They're fueling the flames from all the left rhetoric, that they're proving the case for this, all these professors and stuff that are teaching this shit. So if they were held accountable, all right, you're going to prove to us in court, in the U.S. court, that you're going to prove your case as to why you think this. That's what I want. I want freedom of speech, but I don't say it. Doesn't mean you can't be held accountable for what you say. That's my point. I don't care.
Oh yeah.
I don't care about what you say, but be willing to back what you say. Come with receipts.
Yeah.
As far as a major media company.
You put that. You said that before. I thought that was really funny. I like that. I will be using that. Come with receipts.
Yours, babe.
Just letting you know I'll be using it.
The first time I heard that was watching this dumpster fire show called the Mormon TikTok Moms or something.
The fuck?
And they had like an after show thing, and they were talking about some controversy that these ladies did and whatnot. And she was like, "Oh, I have the receipts. I have the receipts." And I'm just sitting here thinking like a food receipt or something. And I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? And it was like just like text messages of the bullshit that was going on. And I was like, you're calling evidence to back up what
Your
you're saying.
receipts.
Your receipts. It took
you'll
me a
hear
minute
me.
to figure that out. And I was like, okay, that's a new
I
term.
have teenage kids. I'll say brah.
Yeah, I was gonna say
You'll
that's gotta
hear
be like
My
some
bad.
new kid lingo or something, like
That's-
new age bullshit.
Exactly.
Bring in the receipts. And bring the receipt.
Bring the receipts. Make sure you have the receipts.
Yeah, I think they ought to be held accountable. That's
I mean-
Rockefeller, Petroleum, and I think So I think he was part of the New World Order, but he was a minion. He wasn't even in anything.
Wait a minute,
substantial.
but you speak so highly of him.
No, he's evil. Hey, did you have you ever seen a picture of him and Ellen next to each other? Did he pull that up? Did
Ellen who?
DeGeneres? Check them out. Check out the
Which
picture of the
which
two.
Rockefeller?
Yeah,
Wait, you're gonna say they look alike?
John Rockefeller. Check the picture.
How many
of that.
kids- how many
they'll
kids-
compare them.
How many kids did he have?
Have no clue.
I'm surprised you don't know.
I didn't get that deep. I was like, nope, I believe it. I'm out.
Don't need any receipts. I'm just going with it. Fuck
I've
it.
got work to do. I mean, I've got to get some sleep.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we don't fucking need it now. We just need everybody fucking slacks off at work for a few minutes. It's fine. Okay, she's looking.
So
at it.
it's
What you got?
it says she is the 16th cousin 5 times removed
Jesus Christ.
to John D. Rockefeller.
Wow, I didn't even know they were actually related.
Is that really related?
That's
Is
like next door
that-
neighbor blood.
That's
You
like
see
the
the
6
picture of the
degrees
two?
of Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I
Tell
mean,
'em
there's
the
somewhat
picture.
of a picture of the two. I mean,
Wow. No, there's a
see it, I
Yeah,
can't-
let me
I
see.
think you can Google or images. I'll show you right next to each other, black and white. It's uncanny. How I didn't even know they were actually related.
I mean, could you really consider that related though? 16th
no.
cousin,
So-
5 times removed. I mean, I'm probably related to you that way.
Yeah, no,
Can you
We're-
imagine every
everybody's
president
related.
that's ever served was related except 2? There's another one.
Say that again.
Every president we've had was related except for 2. We're related.
Oh, okay.
Check that
I'm
out.
gonna go ahead and say that I'm pretty sure I know one of them. Trump.
Wasn't. Because I
Who's-
love Papa Trump. No, seriously,
the-
this
who's the
girl,
other one?
this young girl did, I don't remember, this young girl did a school project, I think from Canada, and she presented it to like their, I don't know, maybe it wasn't even in Canada, I don't know. But she did this project. It was really cool, and she presented it, and she explained all of these presidents at some point are related, distant, just like you were saying, twice removed, whatever. But they were related except for 2. I thought it was cool info, and she added all their pictures up and showed where they were connected. That's a pretty cool little video to watch.
Okay, I'm gonna put that on a list of things to look up because that's gonna be take too much.
But
are,
it's cool.
Are all presidents related? Thank you, voice chat. Okay, that's on my list of things to look up. I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, I think so. Hey.
If that's true,
I think the old guy was like 12 or 13 that did the project. It's really cool.
if that's fucking true, that would be besides wild, fucked up.
You can Google it by.
But I mean, like Tammy said,
I'm
though,
looking
like,
for it.
is that really related?
Yeah.
When you're 16th,
Cousin
fifth time
5 times
removes, like,
removed.
that's not.
I mean,
She could go sleep with Rockefeller and it's totally okay.
that's bloodline.
It's not.
I am not related to
that
a
is
Rockefeller.
not-
That's
that is
like
not
goddamn sure.
fucking related. Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
If I
What
was
about
related,
Ellen
if I was related to a Rockefeller, he better give me some of that goddamn money.
I don't want it. I don't fucking want
Yeah,
it.
you don't
Screw
want
that.
that much
I don't.
control over your life.
Yeah, I don't want
You
it.
got enough. So Ellen's girlfriend is still alive. What about her? What was her name? Her wife or whatever she was. Have you seen the video? You know the pretty blonde
Yeah,
actress.
she's. Oh shit, I can't
I can't
remember her
remember her
name.
name. But she like unzipped.
Portia.
No,
Portia de Rossi.
No, not
Yes.
that one.
That's her wife. Portia.
The blonde headed short. She cut her hair real blonde. She was an actress.
I know.
I can't remember. her
She
name.
was in a. She was
It
in.
wasn't Portia though.
Well, that's Ellen's wife.
I mean her ex or whatever.
Oh, you're talking about Anne
yes.
Heche.
Yes.
Yeah, she died in a car accident.
Did she?
She did?
But did she?
Are you saying that she didn't? She was
Go
pulverized.
watch the video.
I'm not going to watch her wreck in a car.
No, it's not. And she was in a home when she died.
No, she was in a car in her little bug or whatever it was.
Oh, really? I thought she was in a home. When they carried her to the ambulance, she unzipped the bag. Like doing her arms like this, trying to get out of the bag.
Anne Heche died?
Yeah. In
Yeah.
2022.
Watch the
in a
video
car
of it.
in a car accident.
Everybody watched the video.
I didn't
That's
know-
cool.
I didn't know she died.
Yeah. But yeah, she was speaking out against
She died 6 days later from injuries from the car accident.
they carried her out of her home as far as the media
Well, they
portrayed.
probably
Build a website you love with Wix.
A break.
Can you turn that? Wow, you need to just turn your
Brad said,
volume
"Shut up!
off.
I'm doing something."
Yeah, he shut me down quick.
Sorry. I wanted to
She may have been carried out of her house because she did admit that she had been on a lot of drugs and they maybe thought she was dead.
Watch the video. It's really cool when you get a chance. But again, that Out of Shadows explain a lot.
Yeah, I just wanted to see the video.
It's pretty good shit.
I didn't know Anne Heche died.
Mm-hmm.
Was she in a movie I would have seen?
Volcano with Tommy Lee Jones with the volcano that erupted in Los Angeles or whatever.
I can't remember what movies she was in. I've seen her in movies. I just don't remember which ones.
Yeah, she doesn't. She's not familiar.
Can't tell you.
Was she, oh yeah, was she in that movie with Han Solo? Stranded on an island or something?
Yeah, 6 days and 7 nights.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, she was also in Donnie Brasco.
I don't know. It's like the only movie I like. She does not look fucking familiar.
Yeah, so she unzips the body bag when they get it before they get her in the ambulance. And she's like flailing her arms trying to get out of that fucking arm. Excuse my language, y'all. Body bag.
I'll look that up
Body
because now.
bag.
Oh yeah, she was in that movie with fucking.
So I don't know if you remember shortly before that when they were breaking up or whatever, divorce. I don't know if they were married or what, but they found her in a stranger's home, like drugged, and she was like on somebody else's couch.
What?
Oh yeah.
I'll look that up. That's on my list of things.
So let me ask you one about Martin. You remember Martin, how he was found in the street saying that they're trying to kill me and all that crazy stuff he was doing.
You'll have to elaborate. Who's Martin?
Martin. That wasn't his name.
Oh,
That was,
I
he
found
played
it.
Martin. Yeah, show him that. So this is
That's
media.
sad. That's actually really sad.
Media
that's,
showing this.
That's sad.
And
That's
they're
Hang
saying,
on, hang
yes,
on.
she died.
Hang on.
that's really sad. I mean, she
That
died.
didn't-
She did die 6 days later in the hospital, but
Was it Martin Short? I'm trying to think of. No, it wasn't. The guy that
No.
played Martin in the show.
Martin Lawrence?
Martin Lawrence.
Yes. Yeah. I think they did the same thing to her.
Why do you look confused?
Because
Doesn't make sense, does it?
no, I don't. I just don't know what I'm looking at because it didn't look like her arm.
No, she
unzipped the bag.
unzipped the bag,
I didn't.
like flailing her arms trying to get out. And set
Maybe
up. She sits up right before the ambulance. Isn't that crazy?
I'll have to evaluate that later.
Yeah. And she died. So she's already dead doing that, they said. And then you're saying she died 6 days later?
Apparently
What
that's
they wrote?
from what they
I'll
wrote.
have
yeah.
to look that. That's pretty.
Yeah. It's all craziness. You don't know what to believe. Yep. Good shit. All right.
Yeah, led to her eventual death.
What do
from
y'all
her
think about
injuries.
Rockefeller? Do you love him? You want to have his baby?
I know we've talked a lot about him offline. I really don't. I don't buy off on your theory about the whole thing. I mean, it's just we can't. If we put 10 people in this fucking room, we can't come to agreement on
Right.
one. We'll come to agreement on 1 out of 10 things.
Mm-hmm.
And then even that one thing that we agree on, we're not going to come to the same path that we want to achieve that goal. So do I think there's like a new world order? No. Do I think it's plausible? Sure. But I mean, the rich are going to get together and say the rock, they always say the Rockefellers of the world is a common phrase.
Mm-hmm.
So like the Rockefellers of the world get together and fucking make all these decisions. Like, what would their decision to be? Just ultimate power, ultimate money?
That's
Like-
got to be the only goal.
But I mean, even if they had ultimate power and ultimate money,
What makes them think that the people nowadays are worth it?
well, that's not where I was going. I was going to say, what difference would it fucking make? I mean, the Constitution's here and we got it. And it's just like, even if you got fucking ultimate power, the only thing I want to do is go to work, make a little money,
Mm-hmm.
have
Live
some
my
fun,
life.
have some fun with my
Watch some
friends,
movies.
have some fun with my friends and family and shit, and just, just live a joyous life. So if your fucking goal is to have all the money in the world, go ahead, bro.
Right.
I don't want the fucking money in the world. I want the eternal happiness of the afterlife.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I fucking want. So, bro, you can have Mr. Rockefeller, buddy. You can have all the goddamn money in the fucking world. I don't give a flying fuck. I don't need all the money in the world because
How did they gain that money?
Well, I mean,
sacrifice.
the,
How
the
does- how do-
American dream.
Yeah.
How did they
sacrifice?
How does the Rockefellers gain the money that they have? Banking, oil,
Oil.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but when they made it, it was easy.
Back then,
Well,
yeah.
hang on. Well,
Do you know he found gasoline was a byproduct? They were throwing it out on the ground at his oil wells. Gasoline was.
Sure.
And then they found that they could use it in vehicles, right? So we had a battery-operated car before we ever had gasoline vehicle engines.
Well, I mean, how about the oh man. Okay. Ooh, to bring it up. Shit. You seen the shit? What the fuck is it called? The virtual propelled thing engine or whatever it is. That's you can take a simple thing. The easy way to explain it is the self-propelled or whatever fuck it is. You stick something in a board here, and it's shaped like this, like an arm, and then they have rubber bands in 3 different directions, and it's a self-propelled thing because
Like a gyroscope.
kind of like that. So like once you kick it on, which
It's
would
a
be like
generator.
once you start it, it's gonna perpetually
perpetual motion.
perpetual motion. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna keep going because of the way it's pulled, and they all pull in the different directions. It's always gonna fucking go. It's always gonna go, and it's just rubber bands and a fucking paperclip stuck in wood, and it, perpetual motion is I think the one.
Here's you another conspiracy.
But I mean,
Look
okay,
at how many scientists died, or how many guys that created these generators have died.
Here's the thing though. I don't think that that's necessarily true because that perpetual motion fucking thing, does it have enough torque? Can you make it strong enough
To continuously go.
to pull a car.
Or right.
To pull
Is
a
it
car
strong
and
enough
to pull a car.
actually-
Can you make it strong enough to pull a car, which the weight of it, if that's all that it was, pull that and your fat ass and your wife's fat ass and your fat ass fucking children. It's not, I don't think you can make it strong enough and have enough velocity to be able to make it work.
So
which is
my
why
my wife's about 420 in the hoof. So I don't know for sure.
Nikki,
But
you're not fat, girl. I'm just
but
fucking. I'm just
I
fucking
think
around.
they do. So
You think they can make it strong enough to where it could pull a car?
it could recharge, right? It could charge it. Yeah, I think.
So
they could- a
okay.
regenerator.
Okay, so we're gonna go to electric power.
Yes.
So maybe you do
Well,
need to go to California
Hang on. Here's where it says
with your
Good.
with your electric cars and everything causes cancer
Bro,
things. Just
I
take your
drive a
fucking bitch ass
392.
to goddamn.
Come on.
Take your bitch ass
Look
to
at the gas
California.
up. Burn
Here's
gas.
why. Hang on. Here's why perpetual motion is impossible.
Oh, here we go.
Such machines are impossible because they violate the first law of thermodynamics, energy conservation, and the second law of thermodynamics, entropy always increases.
Well,
So-
I think James don't believe in
You don't believe
Laws
in
of
physics?
No, I actually.
Like the laws of...
No, I think
'Cause Rockefeller
that's some
taught it.
cool shit.
because
Whatever you
Rockefeller
said.
taught it.
I see why he married you. That's really cool shit. No, I believe in it. I believe that. I don't know about the laws, right? I'm too ignorant to believe to know either way in those, but I think that.
Can you?
So you're talking about continuous heat. So it would get so hot that it couldn't operate.
Yeah, because it doesn't have any way to...
Cool itself.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Unless you obviously
What-
created something to cool it, like have some sort
wait,
of
hey, like
fan.
cooling
like-
system,
like
like helium or something.
like engine oil
Or
and a
a fan.
radiator.
And not necessarily...
look at
I
an
mean,
alternator.
yeah,
They have a fan
but-
on them. You know,
but-
the fins.
The energy is
Earled-
always...
Earl to keep it cold, and then a
the energy
radiator
would...
to keep it cool.
The energy would constantly increase because there's no way to lose it.
If you're using it, I mean,
That's what I'm saying. You'd have to find a way to transfer that energy to something else to power a light bulb, let's say, in order for that energy to still continue. Otherwise, it's going to just increase, and then basically just burn itself out.
So solar panels they're saying they won't work.
I don't know. I mean, unless they found a way to transfer the energy from that perpetual motion into powering.
To an inverter, to a battery source to hold the power.
Correct. Yeah.
I don't know. All right, cool. I'm glad dude. I'm glad you came down. I'm gonna put something else on it because, like, I get where she's coming from
Yeah.
in the laws of thermodynamics, but like, I'm sitting here getting like, it should be a quick look up because I'm pretty sure somebody's already looked it up. So I know it's not fucking. It will take long, but like perpetual motion, and I'm using a simplistic term when I say the paperclip and the
Right.
wood
I
with the.
mean, they have.
But I mean, like, it's
they
like
have-
she's saying, it's going to create
pictures,
heat, all this good stuff. But what if it was a perpetual thing, like an engine? Because you know your fucking shit's got Earl in it, and the Earl cools it off. Well, the Earl's there, and the Earl keeps it lubricated, moving, and then you have the radiator and helps fucking cool everything. Like that's got to be a thing. I'm sure somebody's done. I just have to look it up.
Well,
now.
it's also like, you know, like the little desk things that you can get that, you know, they're the balls on the strings, and you click one and it goes through, and it clicks the other and it clicks back, and it just goes back and forth because the energy is being transferred.
Yeah, it's just transfer energy.
But again,
And it
that's
never-
not enough energy to really power anything.
Well, see, that's what that's where I started this off with. Like, I don't think there's enough power there to pull him and his wife's fat ass. His wife's not fat, by the way, Nikki.
No, she's not.
Just in case
she's
she's
beautiful.
a scrawny little thing.
She's beautiful.
So the generator. So trains are electric and diesel. So they've got a diesel generator on them,
Oh, and coal.
and or coal.
Still some coal ones right
Yeah.
around.
So they use
Toy rides.
diesel to power the electric engine, right? So maybe there is a way you can engage it when needed to charge the, you know, or the regenerative brakes on Yodas and the Prius they use now and the Jeeps now.
What about magnetic fields?
Ooh.
Like an MRI.
Instead of Yeah, instead of rubber bands or straps or something like that. What about electromagnetic?
100%.
That would be an electromagnetic
Can
field. It
you-
would be an MRI, but you'd still have to find a way
Okay,
to cool
can
it.
you?
Yeah, that's a big thing.
Which
Well,
is
no,
what-
well, you would have to cool the You would have to cool the electromagnetic field. You just have to cool
the electromagnets.
the crank.
the magnets themselves.
Because they're like
hang
an
on, can
MRI
you-
is housed in helium.
Yes.
To keep
Can
it
you?
cold.
Can you? Shit. How do I ask? Can you direct an electromagnetic field?
Yes.
Pinpoint. I mean,
Yes.
extremely
To-
minute.
So you could
That's
make
what
it.
an MRI does. It
Mhm.
pinpoints like your tissues.
Well, I mean, that's
Actually,
that's
it
I was gonna say
flips
that's
the
a.
it flips.
But I
the
mean, that's
protons
an
in the
MRI
body.
thing. It's like a blanket this way, right?
No,
It cuts it. It can actually physically.
Yeah.
it
I mean,
goes through.
Let me
your-
explain this to you.
hang on,
man.
hang on a second.
Hang on a second, man.
Hang on a second. No, look, if you're
It's not what I got my degree in or anything, but whatever.
no, if you're in the tube, it's cutting this way.
And it's
It's a blanket though in that tube. Does my hand gestures make sense? I'm saying, can you focus it this way? Not a blanket that way, but to a point.
yes.
So you can put an electromagnetic field right here, aim it right here at the corner of this remote.
That's what you do in an MRI.
I thought it was this.
No.
You're cutting.
No. I don't know what you mean by cutting. It's not cutting anything. I don't understand your analogy.
So it's building
Hang
a
on.
picture.
Yeah, it's building. So if I take your glass,
Yeah.
your cup is now the MRI machine.
Okay.
And this is the person, and you put it in there.
Mhm.
You're directing it this way.
No.
Down. You're not?
No. There's a lot of physics that go into this. It's not.
I'm trying
I
to
know
do something.
what you're. I know where
If-
you're going
If
with
the
this,
magnet,
but that's,
yeah, with the magnetic field is like take a knife and you're just chopping down.
no. No.
You're focusing it to a point.
Correct. And you're focusing it to a point 360 degrees. Like it's a
5-day picture. So it's not just that pinpoint; it's the whole picture.
Yeah.
right?
Well, I was just okay. I'm gonna.
I see what
let's-
you're saying.
I'm just, okay.
I
Let's
think
let's
you
hang on a second.
pinpoints
Hang on a second. We're just gonna skip over this because like
it's way
I'm,
too much physics to
I
go
think you
into
can
in
focus
like
I'm
that
not
energy.
5 minutes.
That's
I'm-
what you're
I
going
mean,
to.
okay, there you go. Focusing the energy on a point
Yes.
because you can't tell me that a fucking MRI machine is you can hit with an MRI machine. You're not hitting this fucking top of this knob right here because that's not how it's going to work because you have to slice the whole arm. So it has to be like a knife chopping through tiny little layers of skin.
As far as our images go,
Yes.
it does.
That's
for
the way
us
I'm-
to be able to see it. But
Yes.
it is
But that's not. But that
creating a
it's
field.
It's pinpointing, and then it takes all of that information from that pinpoint and puts it into a picture, a full picture.
She's pretty good at this stuff.
No, but she's not understanding how I'm asking.
I understand where you're
I
asking.
kind of feel like you don't.
I do, but you're not. It's not. It's
He's trying to figure out if we can focus
Okay,
this to
wait,
one
how many-
spot to be
ma-
able to use it for an
Hang on a
energy
second.
source.
Maybe
right?
maybe okay, hang on. Maybe this will work.
okay.
What I'm asking about an electromagnetic field is can you take an ice spike and focus it on a point versus taking a knife and chopping something up?
So
Does that help?
no, because
Wait a minute. No what? Because
No, sir.
what I'm
your
no,
knife chopping
I'm
is not
asking
a correct statement on how electromagnets work.
to get a layer by layer picture, you have to go through
It doesn't work like that.
How does it work?
Is what I'm trying to tell
Okay,
you.
well then tell me.
So it's basically it's shooting. The electromagnetic is working. It creates radio waves. The radio waves pinpoint a specific piece of anatomy, one piece, one dot. No, and then it takes that and it extrapolates it and puts all of these tiny little dots into a picture.
So you have to adjust it to be able to. And the reason
I'm trying to understand.
so when she did my neck,
But when you got the pictures back,
Yes, they're in
hang,
slices.
hang on. Okay, they're in slices. But what I'm saying is like, if I needed to, okay, if I needed to check, let's say your spine,
Mhm.
when you get the MRI back, it's not just a picture of your spine; it's the spine and everything surrounding it.
if they focus on that, they can adjust the focus on that.
But it's still going
The
to be
intensity,
your
right?
spine.
Or whatever.
It's going to be your spine
Yes.
and all the tissue and stuff surrounding it.
Yes.
You see how big my hands are?
Yeah. if they
It
focus on
shows all this. No, even if they focus it on your spine, you're getting the spine in a really good picture, and you're getting everything around the spine.
Yeah.
Also,
but if we see it,
here is a point.
If
This
she-
is a whole thing. I'm talking about. Can I do an MRI of one particular spot on one vein with nothing
Yes.
else? You can.
Yes, it's called. We do those MRCPs where you're looking at the pancreatic duct, the gallbladder duct, all of that.
So when you get the
specific points.
So when you get the MRI back, it's only the vein.
yes, and we also have angiography that you look for all of the veins. Like you can see all the
wait a
veins
minute.
in the brain.
Okay, surrounding things. The vein, nothing else.
Yeah. Oh, well, then you need computer-aided technology to extrapolate the veins
Okay.
out of the brain.
Okay.
and
Now,
then
no.
you can just see
Listen
the
to me.
veins.
No. Listen to me. Extrapolate,
Mhm.
meaning it's already on that picture,
Yes.
and you have to extrapolate that. So the picture shows the whole thing, not just the vein. I'm saying it has to be focused into just the vein, no surrounding tissue, the vein. Because when I'm talking about perpetual motion using an electromagnetic field, okay, there's everything surrounding it. Show me an MRI where you don't have to remove what you're seeing on those pictures.
You can't.
That's what I'm saying. You can't. I'm asking, can
what
you?
he's been trying to tell you.
I know. Oh my God.
Well,
Can you?
But
just
where
kidding. I
where
don't
is
know.
your point and if you
I'm-
can do this or not? What are you
What,
trying
what
to
I was?
accomplish?
Oh my God! What I was been saying for the last 10 minutes? Can you focus an electromagnetic field to a point? Not that you're showing me a picture. You're
magnify
showing
it.
me a picture of a brain in slices.
Yes, they can magnify it.
Magnify
They,
it.
I don't know
Magnify it
who
is
they
fine.
is.
Focus it like a laser point
And what would be the purpose of that?
for a perpetual motion engine to focus it to this one point, not the surrounding area, and extrapolate it. Focus it to a point to be able to make a perpetual motion engine.
So
You're focusing the engine on this one spot. It's like lasers. It's like shooting a laser at something. Can I do that with an electromagnetic field to hit this one point, not hit here and pull out some other information? See, I need a whiteboard. This is why a whiteboard saves our marriage, because this is bullshit. You're not picking up what I'm putting down.
I'm
I
not
swear to
at
God,
all.
I hope a listener understands where I'm trying to get. I swear. Okay, we're gonna change topic because I'm about to go out. I'm about to get angry. I don't want
okay,
to do
so
that.
we decided that Rockefeller is a Illuminati member. He was, and that he hated us as
Oh.
people. Created the Georgia Guidestones.
Oh, we can talk about that. Okay, you've maybe have been to one, but you've seen laser light shows.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how you see a laser and it's shaped like a triangle, and they do it out like that, and you can see the whole laser, right?
Okay.
To me, that's what I'm saying an MRI is. You're catching the whole fucking thing. It shoots in a laser like that. You're getting the whole thing. And what you're missing my point of saying, no, you can extrapolate. I'm just talking about instead of a laser, laser that looks like a triangle that goes up and down like this.
He's
whatever
talking
looks like
about a
tr-
med bed. Can
Instead
we
of
use a med bed?
instead of a laser that covers a broad spectrum, I'm talking about a laser pointer that focuses one point. So can I focus an electromagnetic field to this one point?
Not without a lot of other equipment to be able to divert and
that's what
control.
That's what I was asking about doing that for a perpetual motion engine. Because you're saying, because again,
I don't
in
know how
my,
that would make
Okay,
a
we'll
perpetual motion
I'm just
engine work.
So
Oh my God.
engines are
engines are interesting.
energy is heat, right? It produces heat. You said that when you read it a while ago.
It produces.
So you can take a magnifying glass.
I'll have to
right.
erase 30 minutes of this conversation.
No, don't. Absolutely not.
I mean, it'll get people to start thinking. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe.
you can take a magnifying glass and magnify the sun's beam to one location, one
To a
very
point,
spot,
sure.
and there's energy there. That energy can be captured and used to recharge whatever. Or
Yeah. I'm just
yeah, it
Sorry,
absolutely can.
sorry. I'm thinking in my head. I keep seeing in my head that one scenario where I'm talking about the rubber bands and the fucking bent clip, but I'm just seeing like energy focused in a field in 3 points to keep that rotating.
I just think that irregardless,
Irregardless.
to get a perpetual motion, anything to work, you're going to need multiple other
You're gonna
things.
start it.
Sure. I'm just
Because regardless,
yes, 100%.
its fundamental properties of a perpetual motion machine still is going to go against the first and second laws of thermodynamics. That's not going to change. So you're going to have something that counteracts those fundamental laws.
Okay. You know what? Oh my God. I'm going to fucking make an engine now. I'm going to do it just out of spite
I saw
because
that.
I'm so
I mean,
saw
do
that
it.
I'm gonna do it out of-
curiosity in your eyes.
Yeah, I'm going to do it now just
I
out of
want you
fucking
to.
anger. I'm
I
going to
want
fucking
you
make it out of anger. Just
You
like
need to.
just like the other guys when in fucking Mark Wahlberg was like doing the dancing thing. He's like, "How'd you learn that?" He's like, "I did it to make fun of people." He's like, "Wait a minute. You learned that out of spite just
Oh,
to
he
make
learned-
fun of
he
people because
learned-
you're that fucking angry?" And I was like, "Now I'm going to fucking make
He
a
learned-
perpetual energy out of
He
goddamn
learned ballet.
holy shit. I'm going to
Yeah.
fucking make it out of anger and just to say, fuck off, I did it."
Awesome. Then hook it up to your house. Out of your house. Then
Bro,
fight the feds
You
when they
see-
come.
you seen the like the zombie apocalypse shit? And the fucking they were just like, "You want endless energy? Just sit treadmills side by side all the way around your house and wait for the fucking zombies to get there to just endlessly just and then hook that up
watching
to a
YouTube.
fucking battery and just be like, yeah, bro, you know there's fucking zombies outside. Yeah, they're making my fucking power in the house. Leave them alone.
Brilliant.
I go out there and fucking, hey,
Brilliant.
come get me. It's like, oh,
Throw them a piece of
motherfucker.
brain every now and
Yeah,
then
just-
to keep their energy levels up.
Keep walking, motherfucker. Yeah, I need to watch Netflix.
Brilliant.
Okay, let's see. Okay, did you want to go on about the Rockefellers more? I mean, I feel like
So
you
you said you didn't really believe in New World Order and all that. If you'll look up
I-
how the Rothschilds were created, how the name
Oh,
Rothschilds
that was another one.
Yeah.
What Rockefeller, Rothschild? Why is everything
Check
with
this
everything
out.
with an R is bad?
I'm bringing you back to the New World Order, how it was created and why. It was under the, damn, I almost said Muslim. It's not the, shit. What is it called? Not the Shriners, but the
No,
ones under them, 33rd degree.
not
Masons.
the Illuminati.
Masons?
Masons.
So they infiltrated the Masons. He was a Mason.
Freemasonry.
Freemason.
Yeah.
And he saw that there's a lot of secrecy there, right? So he was rich, and he was like, oh, we don't need to be with these same people. He created his own Mason group, and it's above 33rd degree. Walt Disney was one, and then brought it up to that level to where you have to be elite, and it's like not just billions; it's like hundreds of billions. You got to be involved in that.
Oh yeah.
But they are the planners of the world. I think, especially the media. They own all the media. They own Hollywood, and this is a big conspiracy. And when you watch this tonight, you'll see how it infiltrated the U.S. and how the U.S. plays along with it and takes the money. And yeah, but no, it's real.
Is there a Rothschild still alive?
I don't even know. Can you look it up? I'm sure there is. I know there's. We've got Soros's to fill him in, but he was an Akhenazi Jew. He wasn't a real Jew. Did you watch Fall of Cabal or a prequel to Fall of Cabal? Y'all didn't.
I watched the Fall of Cabal some.
Did you?
Yeah,
So-
it was.
The prequel talks about the 13 bloodlines and the actual
Yeah.
money.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
There's-
Yeah. I remember that.
There's many Rothschilds still alive, including prominent members such as Nathaniel Rothschild, the fifth Baron Rothschild, Emma Rothschild, a history professor, David Mayer de Rothschild, an environmental activist, and Ariana de Rothschild, CEO of Edmund de Rothschild, among others, who continue to be active in business, finance, academia, and philanthropy.
Perfect. And then, how did they keep their bloodline? How did they keep their money throughout the years?
Incestually?
Yes,
That was a
that's
joke.
exactly
I was
right.
joking. Oh
You're
my! You're,
absolutely 1,000% right.
oh my God! You were.
And
Oh,
it's written.
okay.
It's written.
You believe in that?
I absolutely do. They
Uh-huh.
did it.
If the New World Order, Rothschilds, and what's the other people you believe in? Rockefellers.
Mhm.
If they're really there, let's see. How do I ask? Do you really care?
Do I care?
Yeah.
I
And
do
I'm
care.
I'm only asking that for, like, okay. Let me hang on.
If our
Hang-
education's being
No,
influenced, I do
Just
care.
like do you really want more, or are you jealous, or does it really affect your day-to-day life, or did you want more out of life and you feel you're being held down by, or
I won't. Yeah, I do.
does that make sense?
I do. I feel like we're needlessly losing people in the medical, to medical malpractice. That's
No. I mean, you personally.
Oh, me personally.
You
yeah.
personally, like
I
mean,
have
like
lost people that I feel like I could have kept alive if they weren't using their.
But you on a day-to-day basis is what I'm saying. Like not. You know
If
what I mean? You know what I mean? Like,
if I
is
had
like
their
what's
money,
what's
I'd
your
be
goal?
like-
Like, what's your goal if you if you had their money? I'm just saying, like, what do you? I guess what it is what do you want out of life?
What do I want out of life?
Yeah.
I really just want. I started to say peace, but that sounded like California, didn't it? I want. Look,
I'm buying you
I
a
want-
ticket.
World peace.
I'm buying you a ticket to
I
California.
want
You're done.
freedom.
You're
I
done.
want my and my family's freedom and safety, and I think we could. I think there's a lot of division being created. We could have a much better life. I think we're supposed to return to the wilderness more than we do. I think that
Much better life. How?
we could have a much more peaceful life. And
You-
I'm cautious the way I say freedom and peace, because people get that mixed up, and it's two separate things. You can have peace in a jail cell and not
Sure.
be free.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm trying to be cautious how I say it, but I want. I think there's a lot of recklessness that goes on, and it's provoked. And I think if we could just stop the provocation of the far right quotes, or
Sure.
the right extreme Marxist bullshit they're saying that we are, and we're not. We're conservatives, and we're right in the middle of the whole field of politics. We really don't want to even deal with politics. We want our freedom. We want our constitutional rights, and don't step on them. And then follow that. Stay within your 10 miles of your. as
Stay
far
in
as-
your lane.
Yeah, 10 miles, your 10-mile block that you were given to control. Get rid of you were talking about 3-letter organizations earlier.
Yep.
So BLM, do you know anything about?
Bureau of Land Management.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know about them.
There's some really good people that's lost their lives, but have won court cases against them in Supreme Court against the BLM.
Against BLM.
BLM is not to own anything outside of that 10-mile radius, which is Washington, D.C. It was created, right? It was just a bunch of bureaucrats said that we're going to create this 3-letter organization to control all this land. And I think they're taking land away from generational farmers, and if not selling it or giving it to the rights of these Bill Gateses. I'm not against rich people. Don't get me wrong. Rockefeller, he was a crude businessman, a very smart man.
Yeah.
I'm not against that.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't be where we are technologically today if we didn't have somebody like him. But my point is the evil that came with him. Stay out of our medical, stay out of our natural herbs, remedies. Let us have our, what we've had created over the years.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay, I'm going to play a devil's advocate here.
I want to retire a rich man
I
and
don't.
not ever have to work.
I don't.
Okay.
I do not want to. I don't ever want to be rich.
Okay.
I feel like.
And that's perception. Rich is perception. When I say rich.
Oh yeah. Well.
Right.
Well. Yeah.
Right.
I saw. I saw a gentleman say that even the poorest in the country, in the United States, is still vastly wealthy vastly more wealthy compared to 99% of the world. Even the poorest in the U.S. is vastly more wealthy than the rest of a lot of places. So I saw that. I was just like, oh, wow, that's kind of fucking. Oh, dogs are getting fed. So yeah, I don't want to fucking be rich.
Yeah.
I would just. I wouldn't trust myself with richness.
Yeah. When I say rich, I mean.
I just want to be happy.
Well,
And you know
you're
what
not
ma-
going to find that in money.
No. You honestly, you want to know what makes me happy?
Yeah.
This.
That's what it's. That's what
I enjoy this. I got other hobbies. That fishing's
Mm-hmm.
one of them. I got a few other hobbies that I fucking enjoy. I really enjoy this fucking podcast.
You don't lie about this. You lie about fishing, right?
Oh, I lie about
You
fishing.
lie that you didn't hear a rougarou when you know you did, sitting at the campfire.
No, I enjoy this. Like, this is, I don't know. The podcast has been great for me. I enjoy fucking this. And if I had a buttload of money, you know,
Would you invest into the podcast? Oh yeah. If you love it.
I just want to be small time.
Yeah,
I don't want to be
I
big.
got you.
I don't want to be big.
So you are the news now.
No,
We don't listen.
no, I'm not the news.
Nobody listens. Yeah, actually, people can make their own discernment, but yeah, that's what I do. I stopped listening to. I don't even own cable. I had DirecTV for many years.
Yeah.
And it took me 42 years to cancel them, and then they still sent me another bill. So I'm exaggerating, but
Yeah.
no, I listen to podcasts. I watch YouTube videos so I can see them
Sure.
speaking.
Yeah.
And so they're not reading off a script. So that is the news.
Yeah.
It's real.
I feel like this is real, but this just fucking helps me. And I just enjoy like if you, I don't know, one of the podcasts that I had was a friend of mine who's left wing. And it was a great episode. I've said it on here many a times. And it was just like, it was awesome to talk to. I leaned somewhat right. He leaned somewhat left. That's what I'm going to go with. And it was civil. It was a great conversation. But if it was to have been just somebody left or right and they just met in the street, it wouldn't have ended well. But I mean, I guess this is kind of a controlled environment, because I'm putting this out here to the world.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, and I feel like that's where things should be. It's just like, why isn't it just a controlled environment anymore? And that's the way we should conduct ourselves in public. And even when we speak to other people about things that we don't agree on or understand the other person's perspective. But when you're put in a controlled environment, like we were controlled because, my producer was mostly quiet that episode.
Oh,
He wanted to go off on a couple of things. And it's just like, it was one of those things. It's like, bro, I told him ahead of time, I was like, bro, if you can't control yourself, do that whole fucking thing your mama and your daddy used to say. If you can't control yourself or say something fucking nice, shut the fuck up, sit over there. And that's exactly what my producer did.
Love your producer.
Sat over there and he didn't say hardly
I think
anything.
everybody loves your producer.
Yeah, Baby Kangaroo he's not half bad. He's man, unfortunately, he's like one of my best friends right now.
That's not unfortunate. Very fortunate.
We
can learn a lot.
He's
from
a
him.
jackass. He's not even going to listen. But Joey, you're a fucking jackass. Okay. Anyway, enough about my shit. Okay, we did time travel. Okay, here we go. Okay, 2 things. This is on the bottom of the list, and this was one of the things on a coworker. What do you think about the art industry
Art.
being art, A-R-T, the art industry being a money laundering? And not that you look this up, but what do you think about them being a possible money laundering scheme?
As in Hunter Biden creating art and selling it for hundreds
Oh
of millions
shit!
of dollars.
Oh shit! He didn't he? Oh fuck!
I
Oh
definitely say
that
could
actually.
be.
Oh wow, that actually works then. Oh fuck, that's about right then. Okay,
Yeah, he's definitely not an artist.
I don't know.
I mean, we all could be artists. but-
Depends on your level of artness.
right?
If
You're very-
if your art is
oh yeah,
and hookers, I mean, maybe you're pretty goddamn good.
yeah.
At least that's what the world says. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's because it's how much is this worth? Only what somebody's willing to pay.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
And art is subjective. And when somebody told me about that, I was like, wow, that's fucking interesting. Because like, yeah, I chopped up a log and cut my finger on it. Now my blood's on it. And then I drew a smiley face. Is that art?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, it could be.
Sure.
Yep.
Now,
But my favorite artist is a guy named Sam, S-A-H-M. He's German, and he's got a common German name. Look up some of his art. It's like
S-A-H-M?
is his last name. Yeah. He's a German guy. He's got a common German name, though. I can't remember it, but it's not Gertrude, but it's something. He does fantasy art. and it's really cool stuff. And so in school we had to take art. I don't even know if they teach art anymore, but we had to do and take art. And just about every level of school I took.
SAHM?
Yeah. So I can't remember his first name.
Is it like
It's really neat stuff. When you find something, you need to share it.
well, I mean, it didn't pull up anything. Is it like making windows kind of thing with mountains in the back?
It's kind of like standing like a group of, people standing on a large bubble at the beach, a huge bubble, or a city at the very top of this magnificent. It's fantasy art is what it is. And that may be how you have to look it up. But anyway, he creates art. He creates, I think art is something created to get you, not necessarily into, maybe out of reality. You know what I mean? To step out just for a second. You're looking at that. You're focused on what you're looking at or touching or feeling or tasting, because food can be art. But
sure.
But yeah, Hunter Biden proved your buddy's case.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, so what I'm going to ask this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, how do I ask this?
So it wasn't gay porn.
No.
Okay.
Definitely not gay porn.
We know that's your vice. It's okay.
That's Big Dick Nate's vice.
Oh,
He don't want anybody knowing.
he got all kind of excited. James does like me?
That and big feet. I mean, little feet, big. How did I say? Little feet, big muscle, little brains. I work with.
Okay, what's your? If you had to talk about one conspiracy for the rest of your life, what would it be? So, I guess essentially I'm asking, what's your favorite?
My favorite is the moment I realized 9/11 was an inside job. That is my favorite conspiracy.
9/11 is your favorite?
Was an inside job because that's the moment news opened up for me. Everything they're saying opened up for me. I realized our government doesn't have our best interests. Our founding fathers tell us not to, we're not supposed to trust our government anyway.
Correct.
So when I saw that they created a commission to say this thing that happened had never happened in history, as far as the buildings falling, a steel building had never fell like that in history, but 3 of them, including Building 7, which was like 2 or 3 blocks away, and the leaseholder, the Silverstein, said to pull the building. Remember we were talking about that? So I would say the 9/11 thing is my favorite conspiracy as far as talking about it, because I've spent so much time looking at it before.
Yeah. So that would be the one if that's all you could talk about, that would be it.
As a conspiracy theory?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
that would be it, because I guess I'm most knowledgeable in that. Yeah, I think so.
When you say inside job, do you mean like?
Our government.
Yeah, well, obviously, but you're saying that our government did it?
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that at this event that just happened, the first guy that they pulled to the side that was on the news saying, I did this, I did this.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know he was at 9/11? He was one of the first interviews saying that they were Al-Qaeda that flew the planes into these buildings. He was interviewed doing
I know what guy you're talking about. Yeah, he does have a disturbing past.
He's an operative.
He has a disturbing past.
And if you'll see that, you'll see all these events, all of them. They reuse these actors and actresses. They're crisis actors, and they actually run ads. They run ads for them. They say, "Look, $50 an hour, and you'll be doing this as a show or a training that this is what you're going to do," and it's an actual event they're doing. So that may be something they come up with this last event. But anyway,
Yeah, later. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, we're not supposed to trust our government, and I can tell.
Oh, I would know. I don't trust our government. I don't trust that our government has any of our best interests at heart. I
Well,
think
you're a
it's.
conspiracy theorist then.
I am to a point. I'm okay with that because I feel like you kind of have to be, you know? I mean, and like you said earlier, question everything. I've always been one to question stuff, but there are some things that I'm just like, it's so far out of my realm of what is going to affect my day to day that I'm not gonna waste my energy
Right. Focusing on it.
focus
You can't.
and being just obsessed about something.
No, absolutely not. I think if you open your eyes and you realize what you're being told, mostly of what you're being told is a lie, you live for you and your family.
I think
You
it's kind of
actually-
freeing if you're able to
It is.
to be able to question that, to have the thought process, to be like that doesn't really.
But I will tell you this:
Jive.
ignorance is bliss.
Oh, God,
agreed.
yeah. Oh, my
100%.
God.
Yeah.
Which I think is part of, their plan, I guess you could say, is to just keep everybody in the dark, keep everybody ignorant, because then you won't have upheavals. You won't have people questioning your motives. You'll just have people that go along like sheep and say, well, you told me to do this, so I guess I'll do it.
And at a personal level, if you're dumb, you don't know you're dumb. You know what I mean? You
True.
don't think you're dumb.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think you can't focus on that. What it did to me is made me focus more on my religious beliefs. I'm not a religious person. My Christianity, I'll say that.
Amen.
And it made me realize how valuable our family and time is.
Yeah, I mean, you
Which
get
is why I'm here.
you get one body, one life. That's it. That's all you get.
That's it. And that everything else can just be fun. You can make the best of everything. You don't have to be negative just because you know this is going on. You just don't focus
Just don't
on
focus on it.
it. Yeah, when they try to throw something at you and everybody's focused on it. I mean, the last incident, I know for a fact I haven't been there, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And it's better off than any of us. You know what I mean? In my beliefs.
Oh, yeah. Because,
Well, I mean, that's the ultimate goal, right?
Right.
to meet your creator, to be welcomed into his arms, to go into the kingdom of heaven,
Absolutely.
and spend eternity chilling with the
Just
man. Chilling with the man.
And
being
loved
in-
ones and family members.
Yeah, just
and being just loved and just, I feel like that's, right now, I feel like
maybe we'll
there's
do,
too much hate in this world right now, and there's got to be more love. We've
Yeah.
just got to.
And back to the media thing and the Smith-Mundt Act, right?
Yeah.
I know I'm throwing it back to politics, but that creates a lot of friction.
A lot of
that
distension,
doesn't-
that doesn't need to
there.
be there.
No,
It's just all created by
To keep-
us to keep us
Exactly.
separated and in this ginormous ball of fury. And it's like, why can't we
Keep us
turn
to
that into
better
love?
better control. So keep us divided religiously, by racially. They
Mm-hmm.
try to, but we're smarter than that. When we don't talk about these things, it's not an issue, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So,
Maybe we'll do an episode on fucking religion.
ooh, let me get Dad over here. Hey, you want to talk about conspiracy theories? My dad can dissect the Bible. I mean, he can portray it in a way you wouldn't expect because he lives it. He lives it every day. God bless him, and he does.
Yeah,
And
maybe we'll do one on like positivity,
that's awesome.
positivity in religion.
I had an experience when I was like right after separation, when I was young, and I don't know if you remember how positive. I know how positive I felt, but I tried to portray being positive for a time there. That nothing it bothered me, but anyway, it was religious to me because I called our family, and I was talking to him. I hadn't talked to him in years, or in over a year. And I spent 4 hours, like with Mama, 4 hours on the phone with her.
Really?
Yeah. And it hit me because I was sitting there quiet, praying, had the sun in my face. It was a cool day. I had cool breeze in my face.
Yeah.
And I was praying. All I did was ask. And that was the most religious, or not, religion is such a bad word.
Spiritual?
Spiritual.
There we go. Spiritual. Okay.
Feeling I've ever felt. And talking about love, I felt it all. And when she was talking to me, it felt like 5 minutes. And I don't think if I hadn't have picked up that phone when I felt that way, I would have never forgave myself. That's when my mother and I wasn't getting along, and I talked to her for the first time for over a year, and that was because of some things that had moved out. Let me say that. But
you didn't talk to Judy for a year at one point?
Over a year, yeah.
Really? I didn't know it was that bad.
Yeah, it was bad. And I mean, it wasn't necessarily for between she and I. It was just the other. But anyway, that feeling is what I want everybody to have. I mean, I had it for so long, positivity, and I never forget it. I've never forgot that absolute love for everybody. There was no hate. There was no anger. There was no frustration on the street. There was nothing bothered me.
Yeah.
And I still worked 3 jobs, you know, and I was thankful for those 3 jobs. It was weird. It was very weird, but I wish everyone could experience that. When you ask me what I want, that's the peace I want. But I know it only comes from one place. That's why I didn't delve into it earlier.
No, okay, all right. All right, you got. You know what we're gonna do. No, I'm just saying we're gonna. Okay, apparently we're gonna dive off of the diving board, and we're gonna be done with conspiracy theories. You got anything on conspiracy theories you wanna?
Yeah, so Bigfoot is real. Bigfoot's real.
We didn't talk
Dogman,
about Area 51.
Dogman is real.
We talked about Area 51 earlier.
We did before the recording.
Oh, was I not?
I haven't done a lot.
On the
No,
recording.
you were. Yeah, we did. Did we
So
not?
No.
Was it before the recording?
I want us to go camping. I want us to actually go camping.
You want to go look? No, you don't want to go camping. You want to go look for Bigfoot.
No. I just want us to camp.
He wants to go look for the He wants to go look for the goddamn Rougarou. That's what this motherfucker wants to do. Fucking asshole.
I just want to camp
and look for the Rougarou.
So what you're saying is you want to get us killed. Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna plan a camping event, and we're gonna come back and do a podcast and be like, I shit my britches.
At the
The
camping event.
Rougarou is
The
real.
Rougarou is real.
We found him.
Hey, at the camping event, you need to do one of these. That would be awesome.
We can do that.
That'd be really
We can do that. We actually did one on site.
When we went camping.
Yeah, we had a buddy of mine, Tim, on, and he was he is the guy. If the world ends, he is allowed in the compound
For sure.
because this motherfucker
He can grow
he
anything.
he grows shit.
and he has goats,
okay,
which are creepy. But
Okay. When I say he grows shit, he doesn't grow.
Yeah.
Shit. Wink. He literally grows. What are
all
those?
kinds of
What are those flowers called? Fuck. He grows. There's a certain flower that he actually grows. There's apparently conventions that happen with this fucking flower. He crossbreeds these flowers.
Orchids.
Nope.
Orchids are pretty.
It's not an orchid. I have to look back. I don't remember the.
That's one rare, super rare, huge flower.
He crossbreeds them and makes new ones and submits names to this fucking organization who says, yes, that is a particular type of whatever flower the fuck that is. And yes,
it.
and
Hydrangeas?
that doesn't sound
I'm
right.
just going to just start naming off.
You know what? Just don't. I'll fucking.
In the middle of the night, I'm going to be like, roses.
Yeah,
Petunias.
she's gonna
Petunias.
remember it in the middle of the night. She's gonna be like, this is what it was. No, so this guy like crossbreeds shit. So like,
That's
he's
cool.
your cat that you want.
Growing shit. For
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah. So I would like to list a couple books if we're talking about end of the world.
Yeah. What you got? What you got?
So Lights Out.
Wait a minute. Are there pictures?
No pictures.
Then there's no way you read them. There's no way you read. There's no pictures in them. There's
Demar
no way you
Tater
read them.
Tots.
There's no way you fucking read them. There's no fucking pictures. You're a fucking liar.
So I've read a bunch of books, unfortunately.
Yeah,
but-
drop some books names.
So Lights Out is a PDF by Something Squirrel. It's a free book. It's a super good book. So it's talking about really tactical situations after shit hits the fan.
Okay.
There's always some zombie gangs, and I quote unquote zombie gangs.
Yeah.
And then it's crazy how they all interlink into today's time. James Wesley Rawls wrote a bunch of good books. James Wesley Rawls, all of his books, and he's a Christian. He's a good guy. I can't remember the name. Not one of his books, but he wrote a good series of books. As far as shit hit the fan, he's actually he was the largest survival. I think that's the name of it. Survival Blog is the largest blog site, or was, for survival, and has been. But he's got a full list of all these good books and stuff to read. He's talking about shit hit the fan stuff.
Yeah.
End of the world, End of the World as we know it was one of the books he wrote. And it's not a long book. That may be why I read it. It's real short.
It's like 15 pages.
Yeah.
Got through it in
words
3
in
weeks.
And it probably does have pictures in it.
Got through it in
Is it
3
a
weeks.
pop-up?
Yes.
Oh,
I love
those
pop-up.
those are the best. Yeah.
Those are the. Do they make those anymore? I had a
I
Star
have
Wars
no
stop
idea.
pop up one time. It was like you pull, like it popped up, and then you pulled
Pulled
it
the-
out and made a Falcon.
And you pull the tab, and something would happen.
Yeah, they had those
It'd be like
too.
a fucking I know.
Those were the best.
Those
Well,
are
I should write a book.
interactive books.
Well, if you're gonna talk about books,
Mhm.
let me give a shout out to the Rebecca Yarros, Fourth Wing.
Fourth Wing.
It's a.
We're gonna
Dungeons and
we're gonna end the.
We can.
Hang
Why
on
don't
a
we
sec.
just go into
Yeah,
the happy hour
let's
and
go
we'll
to
talk
happy hour.
about the book?
Rebecca Yarros' Fourth Wing. It is Harry Potter and Game
Oh.
of Thrones thrown in a blender, and it's fucking phenomenal. But we're gonna talk about that on the happy hour. Babe, you guys, did you learn anything? You're happy about conspiracy theories now?
Yeah, I love talking about conspiracy theories. Just, I mean,
Did you have fun?
I had a great time. Just ask questions, find some knowledge, derive your own opinion. Just don't get
and-
consumed by it.
And don't
Mhm.
believe everything you see.
Right.
Nothing you hear and half of what you see.
We
Cool.
still didn't talk about Area 51, Mo, but that's
Well said.
He doesn't have a whole lot of information on everything.
I don't.
we'll talk about
I've
it on
watched
the
videos.
next
Yeah,
one.
we're gonna talk about the Rebecca Yarros on the fucking happy hour. Maybe you got anything else? I'm gonna cut you off.
That's it.
All right,
Big
there
Dick Nate.
you
All
go.
right, love you. Bye.
That's all you got.
Yeah.
All right. In honor of James being here to talk about conspiracy theories again, shout out to Big Dick Nate. Shout out to Big Dick Nate. Happy for you, brother. Sorry for your wife. I don't know what to fucking tell you. If you made it this fucking far, that is our conspiracy theories. As much as I can understand where James is coming from, I really don't believe, 80% of what he fucking says. But I mean, it's to each his own. It's nothing against him. Conspiracy theories are fun, in my opinion. It's still great to talk about. It does provoke thought processes and shit like that. And it's just like, just like I said, I got 4 or 5 things that I want to look up just to be like, oh, that is actually interesting. And I'm going to come up with my own opinion because, that's what we do as people. We get information, we process it, we come up to our own conclusions. So we hope you enjoyed the 2 hours and 41 minutes that you've listened to. You don't have to listen to the rest because we're going to sit around and do a happy hour and just talk shit. I am going to make a little bit stronger drink and try to revisit the perpetual engine that I was coming up with. I was really trying to make a point, and I don't feel it came across right. But thanks for listening this far. Check out the fucking happy hour. As always, we are on Instagram and we're on fucking YouTube. The podcast is for me. My YouTube channel is for my extracurricular activities, which is my dogs, outdoors and stuff. Subscribe. We'd appreciate it. All that good stuff. Everybody always says subscribe, like, blah, blah, blah. But we appreciate you listening this so far. We'll see you in the happy hour and the next time. All right, hey everybody. We took a brief pause to get to happy hour, but here we are at happy hour. James, did you enjoy the?
I did.
Do you feel like you got more out this time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a regular conversation for me. It's like an everyday.
It's an everyday occurrence
It
for
is.
you.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Baby, did you enjoy it?
I did. I enjoyed
I
it.
got a few. I did. Like I said, we were talking, and I was writing stuff down. So I got stuff on my phone that I'm going to look up. I thought it was it's fun. I like talking about this shit. It's a really good time. So I got some stuff I'm going to look up. I'm going to watch that YouTube video that you pointed out because I mean it was like an hour and 10 minutes or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to check that out and see what we got, and then I'm going to hit you up and be like, all right, this is fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to know any more about that.
Yeah. That's pretty much going to open your eyes to all the media. That one video.
Oh, I don't fucking trust the media to begin with. I mean, that's neither here nor there.
But it shows. What did I say earlier? Twice. It has the receipts. It shows you the
Yeah, show me
actual
it shows the receipts.
government
Yeah.
contracts and stuff.
Yeah. You do you like Glenn Beck?
I do not.
You don't?
So, I haven't liked Glenn Beck. I knew he was conspiracy, whatever. But
He shows receipts.
so I do like. Listen to this though. I never liked him, and I did start watching him when. I've never been an avid watcher of Glenn Beck.
Yeah.
Let me say it like that.
Sure.
So yeah, I do like Glenn Beck, but I love how he pointed out the whole Ukraine corruption. Have you ever seen that one? He draws.
No, I hadn't watched him in years.
They've got it drawn out on a chalkboard. All these chalkboards behind him, and he said it's called "Follow the Money," and it's on YouTube, but it's super hard to find.
Oh yeah, no. So I watched Glenn Beck. Man, probably 2, 4, 10, probably between like 10 and 14, 2010, 20 to 2014. And I think he was on Fox News at the time. He had his own little thing on Fox. I used to fucking love it. And the thing with Glenn Beck was I liked how, and I've said this on one of our previous episodes, I was like, to me, Glenn Beck is kind of a fear monger, and which is kind of what turned me off on it. But I mean, the only thing that I agreed with and I really liked is he would be doing his fucking spiel, and he's just like, no. And he had that whiteboard behind him. He would do that, and he would be like, this guy knows this guy, knows this guy, knows this guy, knows this guy, and then this guy works and does this, and that guy, and it's just like, he's like making connections, and it's just like, oh shit. It's like, yeah, let me do some research real quick, and it's like, and he was right.
Yes,
I'm not saying that he's wrong.
Right.
I liked him at one point in time. I kind of don't like him anymore. And when I say fear monger, I mean I don't mean that in like a hateful sense, because it's like maybe I just changed in who I was, and it was just like maybe I don't want to be riled up about that.
yeah.
So it's not necessarily him. It could be. It's probably mostly me. But I mean, I thought it was great back in the day when I watched him, because like it was like, oh shit, Glenn's gonna be on it 2 or 3 or whatever fucking time. I was like, I got to tune in and see this fucking lunatic talk shit.
What about Alex Jones? What do you think about him?
He is, I didn't mind Alex Jones for a time. And then that whole, that shooting thing where he started spewing garbage just pissed me off. He just pissed me off.
Yeah, the court ruled against him.
Yeah. I mean, I think we may have touched on it. So you touched on it about the your actions have consequences, and like that, I felt like that was one of those things. Because I mean, he was just like what was he running around saying? Like he was like, it didn't even fucking happen. You're all fucking liars, and like it was just like, dude, did any of your people check you?
Yeah,
like you can't have a bunch of don't surround yourself with a bunch of yes men. You need to surround yourself with the no man. And I don't think he surrounded himself with any no men, and he just like was allowed to go off on a fucking tangent, and then it caught him, and that's the reason the judge was just like, no, dude, you slandered everyone. Your fucking voice and words has consequences.
So why in the other media, why aren't they held in the same account? Keep in mind, my president, not yours, my president. No, I keep saying that, I'm joking, but he's a felon 53 times. They're all fake. They're all bullshit. They're all made up. But, I mean, they are made up, right? So who's to say that wasn't the same judges that came down on him?
I mean,
you know what I mean?
No, I mean, I get where you're coming from. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to look
I watched
into
some of the videos he was talking about. That's why I asked you about him. And he brought light to a lot of things that just did not make sense, right? Not even on that event. I'm going to another event.
Yeah.
Didn't make sense. He's the one that came out about the what's the place in California that everybody goes to? Like all the politicians, it's in the forest somewhere, and they worship a big owl at night.
What?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Check it out. Alex Jones. I can't remember the name of it, but I know somebody's listening.
If only there was a device that's at your arm's reach that you could.
That I could just look anything up.
Hang on,
that
I'm
would be
looking
great.
it
up.
That'd be great if you had it. I don't know.
We got the ace on it though.
Maybe call it a phone.
I'm like,
Monterio
nah,
gathered in Bohemian Grove.
Bohemian Grove. You ever heard of that?
Bohemian
So he
Grove.
exposed that. He actually snuck in there because you got to be an elitist, or and our presidents went there. It seems like, I don't know if Trump did, but all of our presidents went there. But they were supposedly doing these.
In Monterey, California.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, Bohemian Grove in Monterio.
Yeah, he snuck in there, and there's a whole video he snuck in there.
Is a private gentlemen's club founded by journalists, artists, and musicians in 1872.
And
Each summer, the club hosts a 2-week encampment where prominent men, including business leaders, politicians, gather for social and business networking in a setting of rustic camps and formal rituals, the most famous being the cremation of care ceremony.
that's a good one to read about and watch.
Cremation of care. This is the most prominent ritual where an effigy representing quote unquote dull care is carried by boat across a lake and then set on fire at the foot of a large concrete owl shrine. That's such weird shit.
It's-
You know, I don't mind it being a conspiracy theory, but I mean, like, if I was like, bro, you want to go fucking camping? And then, like, I did some
Let's go
weird
camp.
shit, you're going to be like, what the fuck are you doing?
I mean, you're not going to burn a
but
human-shaped body.
No, but that's what I'm
as
saying,
an
though. Like,
effigy.
if I did, like, how do you do? Okay, work with me here.
Watch the video. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Work.
They're chanting.
That's
They're all
no,
chanting.
yes,
the
that's what I'm
same
saying.
thing.
Work with me here.
Yeah.
So if you, it's like, bro, let's go camping. And we go camping, and all of a sudden I'm like doing some weird shit. You're gonna be like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like,
Right.
no, I'm sacrificing to the owl god. You're gonna be like, dude, have you lost your fucking mind, man, bro? I just wanted to catch a buzz and go to fucking sleep and then hike in the morning. Like, what's your fucking problem? So while this shit may go down, I'm gonna go with fucking why. Who are the people I'm surrounding myself with? Just like, yeah, sounds like a good idea. Owlbear rolls like man bear pig. Like, what, dude? If you motherfuckers,
Yeah.
if that's the kind of people that's going camping with me, and I did some shit like that, and y'all keep coming around,
Yeah.
bro, it's gonna be a running joke because I'm gonna keep doing weirder. That might be what it is. I'm gonna keep doing weirder shit.
Look who's
to see if you motherfuckers keep coming, and then I'm just gonna be like, how did y'all buy off on this garbage? Because I am literally spewing nonsense,
Yeah.
and you fuckers keep coming around. Thanks, Vince.
and we're talking about presidents and elite people.
It don't fucking matter.
They're coming to it because it's I think we're actually in a war against good, and I think it's a spiritual war we're against. We're talking about evil and all that, and we talked about the media and stuff earlier.
Yeah.
But it's a battle between good and evil. It's an actual battle, and that I think they're worshiping their God to come back and control things, just like we want our God to come back and make things good. They're wanting it to come back and make them richer or give them more control. Or I think they're looking at different,
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I'm not gonna go down to
Yeah, I'm trying to think demonic. I don't know how to say it.
no, not that. Okay. Okay, we're Christians.
Mhm.
So what does our God say?
Says a lot.
The God. I'm just gonna say. I'm not gonna say our
What are
God.
you
The
looking for?
God.
He
The
says
God.
a lot.
Well, you're saying you're wanting our God to come down and do good.
Yeah, come back and destroy the evil, and that's good to destroy the evil because it's just going
Well,
to get worse.
Well,
right?
what does ours say? Because ours says that the whole Revelation thing.
Mm,
It's going to be some folks are going to instantly go up.
mm.
There's going to be hell to pay on earth. There's going to be hell to pay. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to weave this in because like when you say like I want our God because like you're just like our God's going to come down and be like bam, and like it's going to
And
be
we
like
spend
we're gonna
eternity with
all
him.
point fingers and be like
No.
you were wrong. No, it's going to be there's going to be a select few that's going to fucking go up,
Mhm.
and then there's going to be fucking hell on earth, and it's going to be atrocious, and none of us want to fathom or can fathom what the fucking atrocities that's going to fucking happen.
Yeah. So
And like, so you're like, you bringing that up. It's like, our guys like, you're not going to be fucking sucked up and you're going to be one of them like, I'm going to heaven early, bitch. And like, nah, dog. It's
I'm not saying that I am. I'm just saying what I'm saying is you're either going to spend an eternity without God or you're going to spend an eternity with God. You're either going to spend an eternity in hell, wishing you could repent and you could pray and he would save you like he does us every day without us even knowing, and that, or you're going to spend it without him, without the ability to repent. And I think it's going to get worse. I think what they're doing, they're worshiping a god is what it, and what else does he say? There's no God before me. There is no other God before
correct.
me. So
and don't worship false idols.
And they're doing absolute opposite of what he told us to do. And they know that. I think they know that. I think they're part of that. And they're just going to live it out. They're going to ride it out. They don't believe him. And they don't believe the word. And personally, I'd rather believe in a God that doesn't exist than not believe and trust a God that doesn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Did I say that right?
No, yeah. No, it's like my dogs.
I'd rather believe in a God that doesn't exist than not live for one that does exist.
Yes, I do. I love you. That's all.
But
really kisses.
Yeah, so Alex Jones exposed the evil.
Didn't they make a
worship.
movie about this?
I don't know.
I think they did, and it was.
Oh shit, Nicolas Cage.
No.
Oh, I think it's something else. I don't know. Alex Jones. It's
another secret organization.
I listened to him for a little while. He was just too angry.
He gets angry.
He was just too angry. Like I said, I like Glenn Beck. I don't have anything against him. A little fear mongering. He did bring some receipts.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciated that.
I like that fact. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I like that. Maybe that's what made me think later in life. It's like I need a whiteboard because I saw Glenn like with his whiteboard, posting up pictures.
It's right here.
Yeah, drawing lines and like connecting, like you see the movies, like with yarn and shit. Put the picture up and then tack it and yarn it over to somebody else.
That's
like,
good though.
Glenn did that, and
like that.
And I think that was that goes back to some of the shit you were saying earlier, where it's like, did you know all the presidents are fucking related in some capacity?
So that's what that little girl
oh.
did. It's cool to watch the little video of that. Too.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that bitch up too because that'd be super interesting to
like
find
12 or 13. She's super young, and it was a project for school. And she, I thought it was really cool.
Was she in a blue state?
I think she was in Canada.
Oh,
I seriously do. I want to say Canada or British Columbia or somewhere.
What do they call it? Was Canada the 51st state?
Yeah,
52nd state, whatever the fuck it is. It's got to be a new state. Like, no, it's not. No, it's not, big dog. Calm down, big orange.
Yeah.
Gulf of America.
Oh, man. As much good as I think he's done, what a waste of money.
I don't know.
What
I
a
think
waste.
it's to prove a point. Because you couldn't drill in the Gulf of Mexico anymore.
No, no, because the Gulf of Mexico doesn't exist anymore. It's fucking Gulf of America.
Exactly.
Now, it's such a colossal waste of money.
I think he was trying to make us energy independent, and that he did that.
No,
around.
No, hold on, hang on. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just the literal renaming of things. Costs millions of dollars.
You know how millions, but you know how many billions of dollars we're going to make off of drilling, right? So, and you know how slow our government is to get around something. Yeah.
What?
So he did that as a quick way to get around drilling in the Gulf, to be able to drill. So he renamed it. He's like, okay. Right before Biden left, he signed it into law that you can't drill so many, miles. So he renamed it. Now we can drill. Because it's no longer Gulf of Mexico.
Well, it's I think we're talking about two different things. Because we have to everybody that works for the governmental organizations have to change everything, and they're no longer allowed to call it the Gulf of Mexico. So you have to change documents, and you have to relabel maps. It sounds like it should just be. It's not as easy as saying Control F.
Yeah.
Find Mexico, replace with America, and be done. It's not that easy because you'll have each organization has their own internal documents. They have to rename. They have to start using this. People have to actually go in and fucking like I said, it's not just a control F as much as people would like to be like, no, that's all you should just do is control F, replace with, bam, be done. And it's not. It's not that fucking easy. It takes so many small things that come into play. They're not allowed to print Gulf of Mexico anymore because of that fucking shit. So
It's weird.
it's just
I'm good
it's
with
just
them
like
spending that money. I'm good with it. I know it's kind of odd, but
it's just like the Elon Musk take 5 minute email, take 5 minutes to send an email to tell me what you fucking did, and then somebody did the fucking math, and it was just like, okay, and I think we talked about this before in another one, but Elon Musk, it worked in non-government his corporations, the shit that he owned. He was like, send me an email, tell me what you did. That's fine. That's his money. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. He owns that company. When you take that, it's only going to take 5 minutes to send me an email for the government, and there's X amount of employees times 5 minutes times the average salary of a government employee, and it equaled like $9 million fucking dollars, $8 to $10 million for a supposed 5 minute email. And it's just like, you're not charging. You're not coming out of your own pocket. A government employee is paid by tax dollars. So you're taking the taxpayers' dollars to have a fucking government employee take 5 minutes to write an email to say what you did last week.
I think we're good with that.
You're charging the... No, I'm not.
I think
we're not. I fucking want my tax dollars to go fucking
the
something.
people not having to do it are really good with paying for it.
I'm not saying that it's not offset by getting rid of the people who didn't respond to the email. It's like you might have balanced out in some capacity.
I was still talking about Gulf of Mexico.
Oh, shit.
It's the Gulf of America.
Gulf of America, bitch. GOA.
Yeah.
Hometown.
Okay, so going back to the Bohemian Grove or whatever.
Yeah. What you got?
There is a movie. It's called Rumors. And it's the leaders of 7 wealthy democracies get lost in the woods while drafting a statement on global crisis facing danger as they attempt to find their way out. So I kind of want to...
You want to see it? You kind of want it. It's fine.
It kind of looks really dumb, honestly. But they gave it
like a dumb good or
they gave it a 4.9 out of 10.
On what?
IMDb.
Yeah, I don't trust them.
But it's... I don't know if maybe
we can watch
it's
it.
like a satire
That's fine. We can watch it.
of
Bitch, they made a movie called
Grove.
Sharknado. Like, you get the fuck out of here. We can watch that dumbass movie.
They made slot machines called Sharknado.
Oh, fucking
They did
Christ.
after the movie.
You would know that.
So I did.
Of course you would.
Yeah.
Mr. I Love
But-
Biloxi for gambling.
Just watch him sneaking in and watch how they treat him.
That's
And
what I
watch how
told
he
her.
has to sneak around.
That's what I told her.
Yeah, sneaking
Sneak it in.
the.
Hey, there
Just
we
a
go. It
tip.
took a minute. God damn, that was a really long time for a guy.
Yeah, it
Jesus
was.
Christ.
But I was thinking about the just watch Alex Jones watch his video on it on sneaking into. It's kind of long winded, if that's
I
the right
mean,
term.
sure.
But it shows how they do it, and there's rumors that they actually do hunts there. You have to go watch it and see what's said about it and do some research on it. But I don't really think it's worth the time of the research anymore. Used to it was big news because our politicians were there and they were hiding it. They never told anybody about it. And when he called them out, they like scorned him for it, right? Like on the streets when he caught them in D.C. and he'd ask him about it.
Man, I didn't even dive into that. That was shit. That was on the list. What about the Jeffrey Epstein thing?
Oh yeah. That's so that one building they had that resembles the Turkish bathhouse paint, and it's the same setting as Ellen's background on her show. Google that one. So they're part of the Pizzagate evil bullshit. They did shit under there. So that used to be a submarine base. Is conspiracy. I don't know. Y'all can find out for sure if it was. But what's her name? His accomplice that's in jail for all that for not
Giselle.
Yeah, Maxwell.
Not
Yeah,
his
Maxwell.
name.
Yeah.
And her dad was Mossad and CIA. And
Do you think old Jeffrey El Jefe
is dead?
offed himself, or
Oh no, he was killed.
I think
so?
If he's
I think he was
dead,
killed.
if he's dead,
yeah?
I think he was.
Oh,
killed.
you don't think
I don't know. If he is dead, I mean, because he's the highest in the world at this point, right? He's the highest target, and he's being targeted, going to be targeted by all these really rich people and organizations, and possibly U.S. government. They've got him in this. They call it high security room. I don't know that he did. I think maybe if it's like a movie, they pulled him away and they started pulling his toenails off until he talked and gave him information.
Well, I mean, there's because I briefly looked it up. I get on something else, but I briefly looked it up, and it looks like there was video, and it's like the video feed outside of the cell. Like there's a camera like pointing at the cell door, and the camera, quote unquote, happened to not be operating correctly around the same time that he died.
On suicide watch.
Yeah, on suicide watch, with the guy was not there.
And then
So like in the military, if somebody says, "Man, I'm having suicidal ideologies," you post a watch. The watch does not leave until properly relieved. Meaning, I am following you to the bathroom. I'm following you to chow hall. I'm following you to your room. I'm following you absolutely everywhere you go. And I am not relieved until somebody relieves me that is there that says, I now have the watch. And that person that relieves me follows you to the bathroom, follows you to chow hall. And it's all circumstantial to be like, wow, the camera dies, the guy's not there, not watching him.
So
It's
here's
just like,
here's what I find is interesting. So apparently he was arrested in July 2019 or whatever, and he died in his jail cell in August of 2019. Okay.
oh, Jeffy?
Ruled
El Jefe?
it by suicide by hanging.
Yep.
In July 2025, okay, so 6 years later, FBI released CCTV footage supporting the conclusion that Epstein died by suicide in his jail cell. However, when the Department of Justice released the footage, approximately 2 minutes and 53 seconds of it was missing.
Yeah, that's the
video was found to have been modified despite the FBI's claims that it was raw.
So they show a picture of him dead, supposedly, but it was his brother.
He had a brother?
That's a conspiracy, yeah. He had a brother, and he didn't look anything like his brother. But the dead body looked just like his brother in the regular picture. Unless it was AI or whatever they just released within the last year or so.
Yeah, so you're saying El
brother
Jefe and
Mark.
Elvis and Tupac are on some island together just chilling.
They say Tupac's still alive. Hey, there is a guy that raps, and I don't know his name. That raps
Looks identical to him. I literally, dude,
sounds just like him.
I saw that in I saw that in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah,
and that might be why I was bringing up old Tupac.
Yeah. They say Bob Joyce, Pastor Bob Joyce, is Elvis.
Oh yeah. You need a break? All right, I had to pause. We're gonna hit a quick pause. Hey, we're back. Thanks for the quick break. Sorry, James asked for a cup of coffee, and I was
that rich coffee.
Yeah, I was obliged to grant him with a cup of coffee. So, what, you want to talk about survival stuff?
We should sometime. I mean, or do a show on it.
I've subscribed to BattleBox.
Very cool.
Recently.
Again.
Yeah, did it a long time ago. I think BattleBox is great, and I got a BattleBox yesterday, and I opened the box and instantly went to it's time to unsubscribe to this motherfucker because I thought I got another goddamn. I thought I got duped. BattleBox is great. I do the whatever the pimp one, which was like $250 a month or some shit. It's basically called the Knife of the Month Club or some shit. And when I did it years ago, it was great because it's great to start off with, and then when you get to a certain point, you start cycling in the same fucking thing. You're just like, all right, well, I'm fucking whatever. And the battle box that I opened yesterday, she was here. I was just like, the first thing out of my mouth was, all right, it's time to unsubscribe to this motherfucker. This is fucking bullshit. Because I was like, it's another goddamn bag. And then I opened the box and I went through it, and it wound up being like, I liked about 70% of it, and it wound up being a dope ass waterproof backpack with a fucking laptop slot in it. And I was like, what the? I was like, oh, it's like, I recant my last statement. My apologies. This is a badass fucking box. And I've done, I don't think I ever posted a YouTube video on it. So I'm on YouTube, and like I said, the podcast is for me, but my YouTube channel is for dogs and outdoor stuff. Mm-hmm. So fishing and shit like that. But I don't think I've actually done it because I got shit over here in the fucking corner that I want to do a fucking review on. And like, I've gotten 3 battle boxes lately, and 2 of the 3 have been fucking awesome.
Well, maybe they can sponsor you.
It's no BattleBox. They had a fucking show for a long time. BattleBox ain't sponsoring shit. They're stuck up motherfuckers, and it's fine. I mean,
what about your buddy? Did they try to sponsor him?
No, they won't do it because they're fucking stuck up. Wow. And I mean, it's fine because old boy was like, I started this, and this is how I made my fucking money. Mm. And like, they had a TV show for a hot while. And it's like, I respect them. It's fine. Don't give anybody discounts. Don't sponsor. It's fine, bro. I understand where you're coming from. You're making your money. I get it. It's totally okay. Because BattleBox is so established now that they don't need to sponsor anybody. People are still gonna fucking buy it.
Okay.
So props to them.
It means they're sending good.
Yeah. I mean, it's shout out to BattleBox because I mean they when I did it years ago, like I said, they got a lot of China shit.
Oh yeah.
It's just like and even with the boxes that I've got that I've enjoyed, there's still a couple of items that are just like shit. Oh my god. Here, I'll even show you. I think it's in the drawer here.
This one wasn't bad. The bag the bag was actually pretty dope.
Damn, is that fully automatic?
No. Yes, it is. It's a fully automatic screwdriver. And it's just like, okay, this
got a magnetic top.
Yeah, so here's a fucking, this came in the fucking thing. And of course, this is made in fucking China. So it's a screwdriver. And it's got all your little,
okay.
And it's like, all right, well, you think about it, like, it's kind of cool. Where you stick your little things in there. And, it gives you your different screwdriver heads, flat.
Got a badass stream light on the other side of it.
Nope. So you slip this thing over it, and maybe I'll do a quick video and I'll post it on the gram. And the magnet holds the whole thing together. So while it is literally something that you will put in a fucking drawer, and just when you need a screwdriver, because if you take the magnetic top off, that fucking falls right out.
Oh wow.
This is some cheap China shit. I don't fucking like it or agree with it. Yeah. And it's called Tactia.
It looks tactical.
It's just fuck that. It's just like motherfuckers. I don't understand. People are just like, oh, this is military grade.
Right.
And it's just like, have you ever looked up what military grade means, people? Military grade is, I'm going to get the lowest bidder, you dumb fucks. That means this is the cheapest shit the government can fucking I get so angry about that military
it's
grade.
Tried and tested.
Yeah, tried and tested. Yeah, I don't want fucking military grade tried and tested. I want civilian grade upgraded goddamn pimp daddy shit. I don't want fucking.
I mean, I think it's a good. I don't know if I would put it in my pack to like.
That's a piece of shit.
But
that's a dumbass. I'm taking. Okay, hang on.
I think it's a good thing to have
Tactica.
like if you're just gonna have something like in the kitchen or something, and you're like, shit, I could really use a screwdriver right about now, and I don't have to go out into the garage to the toolbox or go wherever to get the toolbox.
It is cool having something handy.
And it's small and it's
like our table right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna put that in this fucking drawer and need it when I have like if I have to change out like a face plate of a fucking
glasses or something.
No, because the fucking bits aren't even that small.
It just doesn't even
if I change out a fucking electrical outlet fucking plate, it cracks and I want to replace it, and $1 replacement, I'll grab that.
It will be worth you not having to walk 75 feet.
To get a real screwdriver from my fucking tool chest out in the garage? Yeah. Fuck that.
Hey, I
That's
that.
called.
I have that piece of shit in the drawer
Yeah,
I can use. real
yeah, it's
quick.
out there.
I
Yeah.
only have to walk 2 feet instead of 75.
Just that. That's fine. Yeah, but the
This just
waterproof
says how
bag
lazy we are.
the waterproof bag that came in this fucking last one was dope as shit.
Yeah, that's
Not
actually
it's
pretty nice.
Fucking awesome.
It's got
there
like
was a really
slots for your devices that you can put in
yeah
there.
the laptop that I was talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
and it's
the
I
waterproof-
thought it was
the
I was
waterproof
like,
bags.
Shit, that's fucking nice.
like I said. I think the monthly thing I do is like $250. Honestly, this last battle box that I got, the bag and the fucking knife is totally worth it.
The knife was pretty impressive.
And then there was the last battle box actually had like a bunch of stuff in it that was fucking dope as shit. So battle box, it's awesome for a survival thing, but I think it's like once you hit like a year mark,
You've got everything.
just cut it off. Because I mean, you're gonna rinse and repeat water filtration. Here's a different water filter. Here's another water filter. Here's another
But I
water
mean,
filter.
can you
Can't
have
how
too
many
many?
water-
enough.
Yeah,
I'm
like-
not saying you can't. Look, I'm not going down that route.
You just
I'm not,
started another argument.
look, I'm not going down that route.
that
'cause-
neighbor we were talking about. They make excellent gifts.
Oh, that's a good.
Oh shit! I didn't think about that.
Shit, that's a really good point.
Well, Halloween is coming up.
Halloween.
Halloween. You know,
Halloween is
I'll
make
yeah,
gifts
I'll
to our neighbors, or are we
Here's-
gonna put them in
Here's
like
a
trick or?
Tactica screwdriver.
We're gonna put
Here's-
them in trick or treat
yes.
bags for
Hell
the kids.
yeah, I'll-
Here, kid. Here's a screwdriver.
fuck
and
yeah.
some
I'm gonna
candy.
two Snickers and a screwdriver. Get the fuck out of my goddamn yard, you little bastard. Here's 2 Snickers and
No, not the Snickers.
Mom, Dad, can your son have a knife?
Give him.
Okay, Mom, here you go. Your mom and dad said that you can have a knife, so here's 2 Snickers and a knife. Get the fuck out
Don't
of here.
even give him the Snickers. Give him the protein bars or whatever it
Oh,
was.
that's
It's
right. Yeah, yeah.
410 calories
Yeah,
per bar.
survival bar. So it's like, Mom, Dad, can your son have a survival bar? Okay, here you go. Here's you a strawberry kiwi fucking 400 calorie survivor bar. Get the fuck out of my yard. Thank you.
And if you ever get hurt, put this balm on it. It's supposed to help with.
Yeah. that
Oh,
might-
but it's
Natural.
probably petroleum based, so it was
grew it
probably.
in the backyard.
Hang on, the
Derivative of ivermectin.
the thing to put on burns is petroleum based, so you
Yeah,
may
that's
not
right.
want to use that.
The state of California says it does cause cancer, but if you burn yourself, you can put it on there and
You
it'll
can
help
put it on
heal.
there. I mean, you can have those stuff in moderation, obviously.
You know,
Don't want to be drinking the shit.
I know,
or
right?
Eating it.
not to just change the subject, but
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, it's cool you mentioned that. I remember I worked for this plant, this chemical plant, and we had these hot water baths everywhere for people that got exposed to sulfuric acid, or if they had a major,
Oh, yeah.
major incident
Yeah.
to dump in the
Yeah, chemical showers.
yeah. Well, yeah, it was a bath. It was like a
Yeah.
jacuzzi.
Yeah.
And it was stayed hot all the year. You know, we had to go check them and make sure the temperature was right and all that on them. It's a really old plant. But they had something called DAP. Came from France, and it wasn't approved by our, what is it called, FDA or whatever,
Yeah.
to be in the country. It was given to them off of a ship. But instead of having to dip them, it instantly stopped the burn. It neutralized sulfuric, like really strong sulfuric acid. Neutralized it instantly. Yet I still had to the day have not seen. It was in a spray can, and we had 2 cans of it. And if anyone was burnt, you spray it on. Now we had there was an event there one night, and they used it. They still dumped the dude in the tank. He was on a ship.
Sure.
So we had no control of what was going on the ship. But
Yeah.
pretty big incident, and the dude survived. He was totally covered, survived, and we figured he'd be blind. He stayed here a month, and they sent him home with his vision. This stuff, you don't hear about stuff like that.
No.
You know, that's kind of shit they need to be approving. I don't know if it may cause cancer in California, but it stops this fucking burn right here. You know?
Well, I don't know. Is there on that particular subject? Is it worth the douse me in it, save me now, and I die slow on the back end?
Yes,
Is there a trade off?
yes,
So you'd rather die slow on the back end?
yes, yeah.
Okay.
Sulfuric burn hurt.
Okay.
It's
No.
hot.
Oh,
No,
it's
no,
bad. I
I'm
accidentally
not-
I worked with sulfuric acid when I was
In the mines?
No, when I
That's what I was
yeah,
wondering.
in the mines. No, I
No,
worked.
she actually worked in mine
I,
before.
Really?
I did actually work in the mines too,
Very
but
cool.
Sorry, that was a legit thing.
That
it was a
bad.
legit thing.
Yeah.
That was actually a legit thing. But no, at my dad's plant, he worked at a chemical fertilizer plant, and they had like a summer.
He was a shit shoveler.
No, it was chemical fertilizer. Did you not hear what I
Same
just said?
scenario.
No,
Anyway,
I'll tell you about that in a second.
their company had like a summer program where the employees' kids could come work
Mm-hmm.
for the summer in certain aspects, and I worked in the lab.
Like an internship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got paid great. And I worked in the lab at my dad's work, and so I would test all of the samples and make sure that they were like up to spec and shit like that. And they used sulfuric acid in their process to make the chemical fertilizer, and I would have to test the sulfuric acid and make sure. And I got some,
concentration and-
and I got some on my hand, and it fucking hurt.
It hurts.
But we also did experiments with the sulfuric acid, which was super fucking fun. Like we would get like, beakers full of sulfuric acid, and we put certain things in it to see what would happen to the thing. We put like peeps, like the Easter peeps.
the little thing.
Yeah, into
Yeah.
sulfuric acid, and it turned it black, and it was like a charcoal brick.
Yeah.
And then my other one where I worked in the mine was at my mom's job. She worked at a soda ash mining,
oh, okay.
Mhm.
and they had the same thing, summer program. I worked in the lab there and did all of the lab shit, quality control and testing and shit there too. So, and we did a big tour of the mine and went down there, and it was a mile down or something.
Very cool.
Yeah, something like that.
Did you do it? Did you get to go?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went down there.
He went.
That
down
was
to
when I
the
got
mine.
bombarded by mom's coworkers who were just like, "So when are you gonna have kids?"
Yeah, when are you guys having
I was
kids?
like,
we hadn't
"Motherfucker!"
even. I don't even think we had gotten married at that, or was this?
That's just something old people
Was this right
do,
before we got
right?
married? No, this was after we got married. Because anyway, yeah, it was like a year after we got married. We went home to visit, and
Yeah, yeah. No,
Mom got like
we were
a-
totally married.
Mom got like the tour of the mine set up for us
Yeah.
or whatever. We went
Very
down
cool.
there, and they were like, "Oh my god, you guys are married. When are you having kids?" And we're just like,
Never.
"Never."
What
We're
else
not
is there
having
to do
kids."
there? I mean, right?
No, we just didn't want. We just didn't want
I mean,
kids.
from their aspect.
From
what
their
else is there
aspect,
to do
nothing.
there?
It's drinking and having sex. That's literally all you have to do there.
All right, so you want to let's dive on the conspiracy theory.
Sulfurous acid. You ever heard of that? This is one. I'm fixing-
Sulfurous?
Yeah. What about hydrofluoric
Oh,
acid?
hydrofluoric acid for sure. Yeah.
I think they use it in swimming pools, right? Hydrofluoric. I think they have to adjust. They use that. to adjust-
Chlorine.
they also use hydrofluoric.
They use that to zap it when there's
Yes.
like
Oh,
bacteria,
and the
and
bacteria,
shit
yeah,
in
to
it.
kill the shit. Yeah.
So
Algae
I've got
growth.
one for
Like
you.
if someone poops
Algae
in the
growth.
pool, they use.
Oh no! If somebody poops in the pool, you got to drain it entirely.
I've got one for you. The Standard Hotel.
Has anybody ever pooped in a pool?
The Standard Hotel
The
had like 7 or 8 55-gallon drums of hydrofluoric acid.
Mhm.
Why would they need that? I mean, it literally takes a
It-
thimble
it-
full
Yeah, it doesn't
in a
take
whole
much at all.
swimming pool, right? And they had like 2 pools. They had 7 55-gallon drums, right? And they were dumping them in the drain. They got busted in California for doing this, right? So if you'll look up Standard Hotel, you can look up the acid if you
Just
want to.
close my computer now. I gotta be
And then,
fucking producer
and then look
again.
up Adam Schiff.
Oh, what? Yeah. Wait.
SCHIFF.
Oh, I know who Adam Schiff is. Yeah.
And then if you want to go any further, you can look up Adam Schiff and what was Anthony Bourdain at the Standard Hotel. There's your conspiracy to look up.
Oops.
Well, Schiff's pretty shifty.
It's very shifty.
Yeah,
And
but-
Little LIDDLE Kids was Adam Schiff's organization he created.
They say it was muriatic acid and chlorine.
That's what it was. I'm sorry. How many gallons of 50? How many drums? Yeah, that one's
50-gallon drums. They dumped two 50-gallon drums of muriatic acid and chlorine into a storm drain.
Why would they have?
I mean, that's a
many.
good point. I don't know why they would have
So they were-
50-gallon drums.
theory.
And why would they dump it into a storm drain?
Right. So the theory is they were putting bodies in it.
Oh.
Anthony Bourdain actually, he's dead.
Man, sometimes you got to reach.
I know, bro.
No, I don't mean that. I don't mean that.
Oh,
I'm
you mean
not.
the other way.
That's not a prop to you. Sometimes you just gotta fucking reach. That's why would they dump it in the storm drain? Have you not seen Christmas Vacation? I mean, come the fuck on.
Shitter was full.
Shitter was full. Like you just got some dumbass. I mean, come on, bro. There's got to be a line, man. I mean, fuck off. I mean, fuck. When I was growing up, fucking daddy used to fucking dump.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did. He's dead. They can't sue the motherfucker. The motherfucker is dead. R.I.P. Pops. But I mean, no, man, fuck that shit. Dad used to fucking drop, he used to change oil in all the cars, and he would dump Earl in the goddamn on a stump in the corner of the fucking yard. They had how big was his fucking?
But on a stump, not like
Yeah.
in a storm drain.
So in the
It don't fucking matter. That's even worse.
but old school.
and this is storm. I don't know. Maybe it's not even worse. I don't know. No.
It's not in a storm drain.
No, but we used to we had a well. We used to live off of well water. And he's fucking pouring Earl on a fucking stump over in the corner of the fucking property.
Just for our
And-
listeners, Earl, a.k.a. Oil.
Oh, yeah. Oil.
We're talking about an old school
Oil.
Oil.
veteran,
Yeah.
hardcore,
Yeah.
old school.
He would. Yeah.
Handled his shit
Yeah,
like
he
a
dumped.
badass.
He dumped Earl on a stump over in the corner of the fucking yard, and then we still drank the well water. So,
Oh,
come
I
on.
see where you're going with that.
Thank
Because
you.
it went into the groundwater, which
Yeah, there you go.
fueled your well water.
There you go. So let's.
Where was the well?
California. No doubt about it.
Oh man. So you know how there's a porch, like Daddy built that porch
Uh-huh.
over the little extended thing.
Uh-huh.
So if you're standing, like you park that car there, and you're looking towards the back,
Yeah,
toward the neighbor.
like the greenhouse and the
So
tool shed
so
and
so
shit.
the greenhouse.
Yeah.
The greenhouse is right here.
Yeah.
There's a fucking well right here.
Oh, it's still there? I never went back there because I
Well-
was too scared to go back there. There was so much shit.
Well.
Oh.
He fell in the well. No.
Timmy fell in the
It's-
well.
Well, it's not there because I mean there used to be a pump house there because I mean we had a pump house there that would pump the fucking well water up. Look, there's a lot of shit I ain't fucking tell you about.
Next to the turret. It was right next to it.
Oh man, I wished I had a Sea Whiz.
Bert.
What was that? It was an aircraft. I don't know what that. Man,
It was some military experiments. I'm not saying.
yeah, we used to have the there was the mineral ring around the tub growing up.
You blame the oil. You blame it on the
Do you
oil.
It
blame
might
the
have
oil?
been. It might have been. Shit, I don't know. The motherfucker was dumping Earl over there for fucking years.
You were baptized in a
Fuck.
toil of Earl or in a tub of Earl.
Tub of Earl.
Tub of Earl.
That's the Duke of Earl.
It's not olive oil.
It's the Duke of Earl's.
Straight up Earl.
It's the Duke of Earl's cousin, Olive Earl.
Hello.
When I took because they made me take bathtubs,
I know.
not showers. You gotta take a tub bath. That's so weird. My parents are so fucking weird. Jesus
they
Christ, they were weird. I'm
They
glad
were
I
just
grew up.
old school.
No,
They were-
yeah,
Come
they
here,
were-
let me clip your nails.
It
They
was
look
because
hard.
they didn't.
that's because yo dirty ass.
They didn't
See?
under.
Let me
they
see your
didn't
fingers. Show me
understand
your
how
fucking
showers
fingers.
worked.
I got fingernail clippers in my pocket right now. If your nails are
You
fucking
should cut
dirty,
'em.
you're gonna fucking cut them
No,
before you
she
leave.
cut 'em.
No, I'm talking right now, bitch.
Oh, no, they're
You're okay. Show me your. I was gonna say, show me your nails.
You
You're
wanna see my
clipping your nails
toenails?
before. Nope. Mm-mm. You keep
Come
them.
look at my
Up.
toenails.
You can keep them motherfuckers. You got holes in your socks. You got Christian socks.
Uh-uh.
They're holy.
Let's see.
It can't
you
be-
bitch. Oh my god.
It can't be worse than. It can't be worse than. I'm not gonna say who it is because
I
if he
know it got-
listens, he's gonna know who it is. But it can't be worse than him who made his wife cut his toenails because he couldn't reach them.
Oof.
He's not married to her anymore.
Oh man, why does that sound familiar?
You know it.
You don't cut his toenails?
No,
Why?
I ain't his mama.
If I asked you to cut my toenails, would you?
Well, you know, that was a good point you just made.
Wait a minute. Hang on.
Look,
No. I asked,
mom
no.
used
No.
to
No. I'm
cut
cutting.
my
No.
nails
No. I want to
if
know.
my
Would
hands
you
were
cut my
dirty.
toenails if I asked you? Bitch, I would wipe your ass if you fucking asked me because
you-
I am a good goddamn husband
you
and you won't
asked-
fucking cut my goddamn toenails.
If you asked me to cut your toenails,
I would wipe
cut
your ass. I already told
would-
you when you're indigent and I have to take your ass out in the fucking backyard and hose you off because you pooped yourself, I'll
That's-
fucking do it. And you delayed an answer
not-
saying you won't cut my toenails.
Hang
you,
on.
You horrible woman.
Hang on.
You
Hang on.
horrible
Pause.
fucking woman. Oh
you
my
say,
God.
You say you would wipe my ass.
I would.
And then you turn around and you say, I'll take you out back.
You had to wash you with the water hose.
Yeah.
That's how you would wipe my ass.
It depends on the level of poopness. If it's everywhere, I'll dry your ass off. I'm going to take you out back. I'm going to hose you off with the hose and then I'll dry your ass. So there's not really a wiping, it's a drying. But if you pooped yourself and it's just a little streak, I'll be like, yeah, bitch, I got you. I'll get a fucking dude
I
wipe
would-
and I'll wipe your fucking
I
ass.
would
But you delayed in your answer
cut your-
if you would cut my
I
toenails.
would cut
Oh my
your
God,
toenails
that's horrible.
if you asked me to.
Wow, that was very delayed. That's awful.
You didn't let me. You didn't even.
You
let me-
delayed. No, because you delayed. You delayed. There's thinking. Would I cut his toenails? Like you're thinking about shit. Yeah, I'll wipe your ass. I'll cut your toenails. I'll wipe your coochie. I'll do whatever you fucking need. I'll clean up your vomit.
Well, you've already done that.
Oh, without question.
Yeah,
And you thought I was trying to kill you.
I did think you were trying
Yeah.
to kill me.
Yeah. So exactly. Yeah. So I am a little upset that
I
you
have
delayed
my
it.
reasons.
You had
I
your.
have my reasons.
So,
okay?
yes.
You're looking at me super skeptically.
Oh, well,
I'm
you
just listening.
want to know the vomit story? I'll tell you
no,
the vomit story.
let me
No.
tell it.
That's why I'm.
Please let
you're
me tell
wrong.
it.
You're wrong. You can tell it, and then I'll
Let
tell the
me-
right story.
okay.
That's
let me
why I
tell it.
said. That's why I'm upset with the fucking delay because you're thinking and like
So-
there's no thinking. I will do whatever I have to do for you.
The vomit
Ooh,
story.
you
The
bitch.
vomit story.
You bitch.
Shut up. The vomit story. I got like
She's drunk.
way wasted. I probably was that was probably the worst I've ever been in my life. And yeah,
We've been more drunk than that, girl.
not
We've been more drunk than that.
not worse than that night.
We have.
Anyway,
I got pictures.
anyway. Anyway,
I got pictures.
that night, super drunk. I vomited on the carpet and I was like, oh my God. And he took off and he went and grabbed a garbage bag. And I'm sitting there and I'm just still like hurling or whatever. And he comes in with the garbage bag and I'm like out of my mind drunk. And I see the garbage bag and he starts to come like towards my face with the garbage bag. And I'm like, please don't kill me.
Her frame of thought was that you were going to
that he was gonna
suffocate
put
her.
it around my- which is so not it was not even the case. He was bringing it in because he literally like arm scooped my vomit into the garbage.
God love him.
Okay.
No, you're the best
Okay,
husband in
here's-
the world. I'm
okay.
not even gonna lie. I can't.
James, you saw I push the mic away because I was leaving it alone, let her tell her story. Now here's the real go down of it because I wasn't drunk.
No, you were not. I was
Well, I mean,
wasted.
I was drunk, but I know what's going on when I'm drunk. So here's the real story. She threw up in the fucking floor. She did whatever it was. She was just like, she told her girlfriend, she's like, I'm going to fuck my man. And she came home because she was over at the neighbors and I was at the fucking house and some folks, my homies was hanging out, whatever. They left. I'm by myself. She's like, I'm going home to fuck my man. And then she came over and I was just like, bitch, you are drunk. We're not doing this. You need to stop. And then she was just like, she said something to her and I was like, all right, whatever. I'll give her a big kiss. And then she's like, don't take this personally. But. And then she fell to all fours, threw up a puddle. Imagine hugging a fat girl.
I mean, it was
That's
a
how
lot.
big the vomit puddle
It
was.
was
And
a
I was like, what the fuck? And then she's still doing the like about
dry
to throw up things. So
heaving.
that's when I went and grabbed a garbage bag. And then I came back, I was like, bitch, throw up in this. And she's like, don't try to kill me. And I was like, what the fuck, bitch? If I was gonna kill you, it's not gonna be with a garbage bag and suffocate you, you dumbass.
So he just picked me up and threw me in the shower and turned on the water and just said, bitch, stay put.
It washed you off.
I threw the
Like
bitch in
you
the
said
I
it
threw
would.
the bitch in the shower. I turned the cold water on, and then I literally went to the fucking bedroom, and it's carpet, not hardwood.
Yeah.
And like I was trying to figure out, like, how do I clean up vomit off of? I was like, you know what? Fuck this. And I literally just stuck
scooped
my
it.
arm on the
Poor
fucking.
arm and
I
scooped it.
just shoveled it right into a pile, and then literally picked it up with my hands and threw it in a garbage bag. Was just like, this is fucking bullshit. And the whole time she's like, you tried to kill me. And
I
was
said
like,
it one time, and then
Bitch.
I fell asleep in the shower.
and I got pictures of that. I covered it up and took a picture. I was like, I'm going to show this motherfucker tomorrow.
Because
what she
I
looks
didn't want to
like
get up.
when I'm trying to kill you.
I was like, no, I'm too
This
tired.
is what it looks like when I try to kill you. I clean up your vomit, throw you in the shower, cover you up, and take care of you. So this must be the worst fucking husband on wife crime ever.
No,
Fucking Christ.
You're the best husband ever.
Gee.
I love you.
I shoveled your fucking vomit. It didn't smell good either, by the way.
I'm sure it didn't. It was probably a
It was
mix
awful.
of vodka and orange juice.
was-
Because at that time
it was awful.
I was on the Pinnacle whipped vodka.
Super sweet.
Pinnacle whipped vodka with orange juice tastes like an orange Julius. You remember orange Julius?
Oh, God.
And
Oh,
it
man.
was just like you could just and it was just like
I'm having bad flashbacks.
yeah. And I think I only had cheese and crackers that night, so there was probably like
Oh.
chunks of cheese.
Oh,
Yeah.
there was.
You know, y'all are
So it
talking
was-
about that.
There was.
That reminds me.
Oh, I'm getting.
You know, we took care
I need a pill.
we took
I
care
need
of,
an adult. Can I get an adult, a doll, and a therapist, please?
when y'all were saying that, I was thinking about Nikki. She would clean y'all's ass. I mean, she doesn't give a shit. So she took care, you know, we took care of my sister.
Oh, yeah.
She couldn't see or couldn't get around with her. So right after she got out of the hospital, she was trying to get her in the shower, our shower, stand-up shower. And she literally filled the whole bottom of our stand-up shower with feces.
Oh, get out.
And
You can say shit. It's okay.
well, I'm trying. I don't want to lose the last 3 listeners. You got.
I think we'll probably gain more listeners because they'll be like, I know, I've been in that same situation.
But she's like, I got to clean this up, and she did. I mean, she's like spot on. If there's any kind of incident,
she was always like that. She's
yeah.
always been like that.
she'll do it. She ain't scared. I don't even know she wears gloves. She's just like rubbing her nose and cleaning all this stuff. I always accused her of that, not washing her hands enough.
No, she washed her hands. Trust me. I was with her in the medical field.
Yeah.
She washed her hands, but she's a caregiver.
She'll do it.
All
Yeah.
right, I'm gonna give a shout out to. I don't think we've mentioned her name.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Don't do it.
She's gonna enjoy it.
Don't do it.
She's okay. I know.
I love you.
She's riding around right
I
now.
love you,
She's
Joe.
riding. Yeah, she's riding around right now. It's just like they're gonna say my name again. I got a
That's
friend.
exactly
I got a
what
friend
she
on.
is.
I got a
She
friend
is.
online that
Shout out. Don't give a
shout out to Joe. You
Shout out to
fucking
Joe.
bitch. So my buddy Mike.
She's a ride or die.
Yeah, she really is. So my friends Mike and Joe online. Never met them in real life, but they seem like they're great fucking people.
Cool.
They had an agreement amongst they're together but not married for whatever reason. But they've been together for fucking ever. And they had this agreement was just like, okay, obviously you as a son, you don't want to wipe your mom's ass. It's weird. So they had an agreement amongst them, and she was like, all right, look, I'll take care of your mom, you take care of your dad, because, whatever. I took care of my dad when he was, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
When he was ailing, and it's like, I helped him get clean before, and it's just like, I was like, dude, I don't fucking care, man.
I got you.
We got the same thing, bro.
Gotta do it.
You birthed
Yeah.
me, you wiped my ass, you cleaned all my shit before.
I'll
Boy,
wipe
it's,
your
it's
ass.
not
I
a
mean,
thing.
that's the
So they
natural
they
progression.
had an agreement amongst them, and R.I.P. to his mom because his mom died recently this year.
Sorry to hear that.
But she was she did that. She took care of his mom, and she's just
That
like,
is cool.
she's like, I don't fucking give a shit. She's like, I'd go over there and wipe her fucking ass, and like she lost her legs or some shit. I think it was like she was like I forget what it was, but she lost her legs, and she would go over there and fucking take care of that old woman. She's like,
That's awesome.
I don't give a shit. I went over there, wiped her ass, cleaned her shit, took care of her. What fucking ever. I was like, girl, that's special.
That is.
That's a
special.
special
That's a good
motherfucker.
woman.
Especially it's like
Mike is blessed to have her.
Yeah, that's just fun because I mean,
To have someone that's going to take care of your mother that's not even her mother.
it might be easier though. Because would you want to wipe your mom's ass?
I have.
Not that you wouldn't, because just said I took care of. I don't know which one's weirder.
You got to do what you got to do.
I mean, I've helped my mom.
Gotta
My
be
mom had a bleb, and her lung collapsed, and she had to have thoracotomy surgery or whatever to repair her lung or whatever and remove the bleb. And we were all there because it was like a dire situation or whatever. And when we got my mom home, I was the one that was helping her get bathed. I bathed her. I helped her. I wiped her ass. I wiped her coochie. I did all of that because she couldn't. Because she was basically like her incision went from like stomach all the way around to the spine of her back. Like
y'all are a different breed of people when y'all go through the medical training or whatever y'all do.
I just went into care mode. Yeah. Like I just was like, okay, I mean, it was obviously another level because it was my mother, but I went into care mode and I was like, I need to take care of her. This is what she needs. Yeah. Like if she's hurting, I know exactly what she's going through right now and she physically cannot do this.
Yeah. It's different when, like I said, when I took care of Daddy whenever he was ailing and his thing. It's just,
and I remember you had your moments with him that you were like,
yeah, no.
I never thought I would have to do this, but I did it.
No, I mean, he made the comment before, he was just like, he's like, dude, I didn't think you'd ever fucking do this. I was like, why? I was like, you fucking took care of me. It's like, I can wipe your ass, dude, and fucking help you get a shower. It's like, I'm not scrubbing his junk or anything, but it's just like, dude, I don't fucking give a shit, man.
I think Daddy severely underestimated you because of Mama.
Well, yeah, because that bitch was fucking crazy. And, oh, man. All right. I don't care what y'all fucking think. I didn't think nothing about it until Tammy just said it. But apparently today is the 2-year death anniversary of my mother. So shout out to that crazy bitch. As much as I hated her, I still loved her just as much. So it was an equal thing.
Her and Daddy are in heaven.
Mm-hmm. Well, Daddy's in heaven. Daddy's in heaven.
She's in heaven, too.
Mm-hmm. I'm questionable on that batshit bitch. I don't care how fucking hateful it sounds, man. I got a love-hate relationship with her. I love the bitch, but I ain't like her that much. I've spoke on the podcast before, the family you choose, not the one you're born with, because the one you're born with, what if Hitler was your fucking cousin? Like, you're like, dude, that motherfucker's.
Oh, that was a good conspiracy theory.
You can come back for another conspiracy theory. We're not going to go down that route in the fucking happy hour. This is the happy hour, not the...
That's Obama's great-grandfather.
Oh, Christ.
Can't we just go back in time?
Yeah, where's that time travel thing we were talking about earlier? Like, can we... Fuck. Hey, time travel guy. Yeah, we got him. He's right here. Yep. Ice. Okay, break in the door. Get him. He's right there.
Ice? Did you just...
Yeah, ice? Fuck yeah. Ice is kicking the...
They're badass. I appreciate
those motherfuckers. That's a whole different story.
I appreciate it.
You want to come back and do another conspiracy theory?
Sure, absolutely.
Oh, there's a ton more left.
Yeah.
Like I said, we really did not even talk about Area 51.
Yeah, I'm not real studied. I used to watch a lot of videos and stuff on it. I know. Yeah. I know they had technology that they didn't want everyone, to see, but you could get aerial photography, right?
Well, yeah, but they were talking about the stuff that was underground that you couldn't see.
Okay, I'd love to have you back on another conspiracy theory. What I want you to do is, instead of the way we did it this time, which was me coming up with stuff, come up with things that you're passionate about.
Oh, I usually throw it in there. Like
No. But
you're passionate
that
about
guy
Big
again,
Nate.
really?
Big Dick Nate.
Christ.
You're
just
passionate about him. You're just passionate about him. He's
really he's a good Christian. He's a good guy, and I'm sitting here saying that about him.
At this point, I really hope he has a really big junk. I mean, Christ.
Homeboy wears his boxers out of the shower. I mean, literally. So we would never know. But that's why.
At this point, both times you've been on here, I hope he's well hung. Good for you, brother. I hope I hope it's huge. I don't know. Feel sorry for your wife or your girlfriend or maybe your boyfriend. I don't know what you'd be doing back in fucking Mobile. You fucking fuck. Fuck you, Nate. I hope your boyfriend's fucking asshole perforates and you fucking get shit on the tip of your dumbass dick, you fucking weirdo.
Perfect shout out.
Wow, that was super intense.
He's brought it up too many times, so now I'm dissing on this
I love
motherfucker. You fucking weirdo.
Till the day
No,
you
for
meet
real.
him, and then you guys are going to become best friends, and you're
Fuck
going to be
that
like,
motherfucker.
shout out to Big.
Fuck Nate. Fuck you, dude.
One of the, but for real, yeah, I'll come up with some
All right, yeah. Come up with
conspiracy theories or whatever.
like I said, I kind of wanted it. You did better this time. I feel like that you did in the first one. I do want you to come back on, come up with some stuff that you're passionate about, and then do the reverse of what I did you. So come up with your things that you want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even give a shit if it's the Rothschilds again or the what's the other
Rockefellers.
Rockefellers,
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is, and then it'd be like, this is the things I want to talk about. That way, I can do some research and I can be like, "Ooh, cool!" And I
Bring
can
your
get,
receipts.
and
Yeah.
I can bring some receipts.
Did you look up from last time? Did you look up what was it? Monster of Jekyll Island. Did you look that up?
Which one? Monster of what?
Monster of Jekyll Island, I think it is.
Jekyll Island, like
Yeah, Jekyll Island. It's in Georgia, but that's where the Federal Reserve Act was signed on Christmas Eve of like 1940 or something.
Really?
20 something. I don't know.
but
But Rockefeller was there.
okay, yeah, okay. Then I even really like my statement more.
Yeah.
Come up with stuff you want to talk about. Send me. These are the topics I'm going to talk about.
Very cool.
That way, I can get. I'll be more. I feel like I'll be more engaged to be like, ooh, what's he talking about?
So-
And I'll start doing I'll do the clickety clack.
Yeah, I
and I'll be
love
like,
how-
what's he talking about?
I love
And
what
I'll go
y'all
down
do.
and I'll go down that
Yeah.
rabbit hole. So
I
it'll
love
be a
it.
reverse thing. Instead of me trying to pull it out of you, you're going to be like, this is what I got. And you're going to be like, what did you think about? I'll be like, motherfucker, I went down that rabbit hole. And like, I feel like that's a better way for
I
that
love
to
it.
happen. So yeah, do that.
Yeah, dropping seeds. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I do.
Drop some seeds. Let's see if they grow.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're not going to fucking grow in this fucking environment because it's very harsh here. Because I'm a
Acidic.
lunatic. Yeah, it's very acidic here. There's no, doesn't work with me. So that's going to be the thing. And we'll take, I don't know. I still got a couple of things planned for the next few ones. So, I mean, I don't know how
Just
how
holler at
quick
me.
how quick a return you want to come back. Whatever your time frame is, because I know you're fucking busy and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, whatever works for you.
Okay.
Let's do that reverse thing. Come up with your topics. Hit me up. We'll talk over the next few weeks or whatever it is, or however long it takes for you to have time to come back.
Mhm.
Instead of work just hit me up and I gotta.
But I made it.
Okay, you did make it.
I made
And
it.
it was
You
for
did
a
make it.
reason because
Yeah.
of today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
that
something
was-
I didn't
yeah.
have control over. But
Yeah.
it did work out that way.
It did. And this has been a blast. I've enjoyed this. This is a really good fucking episode.
Yeah.
And again, this is wildly enough,
Mhm.
your last conspiracy theory episode overtook my most popular shit.
Huh.
So
Sorry about
your conspiracy theory episode has been my most popular.
Well, if you enjoyed this, people, please hit a like and subscribe, and subscribe to BattleBox.
Oh no, fuck that! I don't give a shit.
B
about
Dog
Fuck that.
slash 10%.
it. Fuck that! Just keep listening. You want to hear? Okay, so you want to hear some wild statistics?
Yeah.
We've talked about it on the last ones, and I'm glad that I'm bringing this up because apparently, I know VPNs can be involved, so I'm not going to talk about that. But I did it on my last episode. But apparently, we have the following that we have in the United States is the biggest one, but the second biggest following that we have is in Malta.
Really?
I had to look that up too.
Yeah.
Every single episode and more that I have done, Malta of all things is the second biggest fucking place. Dude, Yana, I had
But
to
it
look it
could
up.
it could be VPN.
Like I said,
it could be VPN.
I shouted. I gave it the last episode. I gave a shout out. I was like, whoever is in and it applies to this one too. Whoever is in Malta.
Thank
that's
you.
listening to this, bro, y'all have got to hit
Kudos.
me up. How did you find me? What is going on in Malta where y'all are interested in? Like, I don't mind. It's super cool. I like the international shit, but I was just like,
Of
somebody
all
in
places.
somebody because
But
I
again,
don't even think they have. I don't think they have VPNs. Why would there be a VPN in Malta of all things?
No, there's a VPN in you can use Malta as your VPN for sure.
I'm sure. I mean, maybe there is, but I don't know. I just want whoever's in Malta to that's downloading this shit and listen to us. Just message me. You can hit me up on the fucking on Buzzsprout. Again, I've got Instagram. That's Pawn Shop of Life. You have to do the @ Pawn Shop of Life, all one word.
Then
if you go to YouTube and you do the @ Pawn Shop of Life, all one word, my podcast comes up. Like, I want somebody in Malta to fucking hit me up, because I mean that's just some wild shit.
Yeah.
I did have a fan that hit us up that was like, he was like, hey, I want a review of Nicholas Sparks's what's the fucking movie?
Which one? Oh, the Notebook.
The Notebook.
We talked about that on one of the last.
We did that over this, and it was so funny because I challenged the listener, and I was like, hey, okay, I watched it. It's garbage, and Tammy had some insight on
Because
it
you didn't
I didn't make it to the
finish
end. I didn't make it to the end of the Notebook. It was a bullshit movie. The bitch was a whore. Sweet ending. She's still a whore.
Once I told him the ending of the
It's a
movie,
sweet
he
ending.
was like, "Oh,
It's a sweet ending.
Okay, well,
it
that's
really
actually-
is. But the Notebook fucking sucks because the bitch is a whore.
it's-
But
she
apparently
wasn't a
that
whore."
guy, the guy who wrote the book, is making is co-authored of some weird thing with what's the weird I See Dead People guy, M. Night Shyamalan.
Shyamalan.
So the guy who wrote the Notebook made another book with M. Night Shyamalan, and it's basically like the Notebook with
Mixed
whatever
in with Sixth Sense.
yeah, Sixth Sense
I See
and
Dead
Notebook
People,
in a
yeah.
blender, and it's like, what the fuck?
It's gonna be.
So I was like, hey, I'll buy you the book. You read the book because it hasn't come out yet. Like, I'll buy you the book. You read the book. You come on here and you fucking do or what you thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't mind doing shit like that.
That's cool.
So, shout out to that listener.
Nikki loves Nicholas Sparks too. I always buy her the books. when they
Really?
come out. Yeah.
I mean, they're
Oh, we
they're
talked about
really
books.
good. Oh yeah, we didn't
Yeah.
even talk
Oh,
about
shit.
the book.
We got to cut this off because we're at 3:49. So we're going to do about another 10 minutes. All right. So Rebecca Yarros, Fourth Wing, second book is Iron Flame, and the third book is
Onyx Storm.
Onyx Storm. Okay.
There's
Harry-
supposed to be 5, so
Harry-
she's supposed to have 2 more coming out.
Harry Potter and Game of Thrones stuck in a blender. It's fucking awesome.
It's actually a very, very good book. He got me onto it. I started reading the first one.
She surpassed me.
Yeah.
This bitch was just like,
I was like,
fuck you, I am done. And,
and I
like,
was
this
like,
bitch
you better finish. You better
I couldn't.
finish the second book before I get to the second book because I'm taking it from you.
couldn't do
And
it.
he couldn't.
Couldn't do it.
so I just downloaded it, and
She's-
I'm already on the third.
She's
book.
she's way smarter. She's way smarter. She reads faster. She retains it. And I saved the thing to the Instagram, which was the fucking thing. It was just like how my wife reads, and it was like an Eminem song when he speaks real fast. And then there was like how I read, and it was just like. So I woke up this morning, and it was grand because I was happy, and I was just like, that explains how me and her read. I was like, I am that dumb. Like, this bitch can do astronomical shit. I'm just like, you read 100 pages in 30 minutes? I'm like, I read 2. I'm like, what the fuck is oh yeah. Yeah. Great fucking book. I think I was telling you about it earlier. Rebecca Yarros had an event of some sorts at a hockey game.
Yeah.
And they got overwhelmed, and the fucking the
There
hockey
were
team.
too many people there.
Yeah, the hockey team, like 30,000 extra
Oh,
people
wow.
showed up
Wow.
for this bitch's books.
It's a phenomenal book.
Hmm.
Like it's become like there are so many. Like my 13-year-old niece wants to read this book, and she was like, "Can I read this book? Can I read this book?" Because she knew I read it, and I was like, "Okay, she's 13. There's some racy scenes in it, but it's probably nothing that she probably hasn't read or seen.
It's kind of a
before."
smut book. This is the way it's.
It's not really though.
No.
It's
I
not
know.
the main.
I know it's not.
Obviously, there's
You
a
know,
love story.
the,
Clearly,
the sex novels or whatever you want to call them, smut novels, whatever the fucking I don't know what that genre is. There's
like the 50
there's
Shades.
like
It's not 50
there's
Shades.
like 6 pages in the book that's like,
Yeah.
I grabbed his dick and he shoved it in and like fucking Pound Town, and it's just like, all right, well, whatever. It's like 6 pages, but if you pull those 6 pages out, the story's great.
Yeah.
I don't know if- It doesn't have any pictures, so I don't know if you can read it or not.
It's not story centric.
I don't know if you can read it or not because
The
there's no
sex
pictures.
scenes are not story centric. Like there's
Yeah.
so much shit going on, and I think the thing that I loved about this book so much was literally in the first like 10 pages, it just grabbed you, and you were just like, "Oh shit!" Like there's some shit happening. Like what? And it wasn't like a slow build or a slow burn to where you're like, "Ugh, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there." No, it was like boom, and it just stayed. And it stayed constant through the second book. It stayed constant through the third book. And I'm just like, I
Right.
need the other two books to come out because I'm like procrastinating finishing the
Yeah.
third book because I'm like, is it going to take her like 2
Yep.
years?
You don't want to do a
Or
George
she-
R. R. Martin fucking thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
to where they just don't come out.
So I didn't tell you the other day. So, well, I say a coworker. She was from a different department, so I don't see her. I really don't know her. But she came in and she was like, "Hey, I need access to these files, whatever." I was like, "All right, cool." And then she happened to look on the fucking desk where I
And
had
she
the
saw your
books.
book?
She saw the book and she's like, "Hey," she's like, "Whose book is that?" I was like, "Oh, it's mine." She's like, "You're reading that?" I was like, "Yeah, why?" And she's like, "What do you think?" And I was like,
See,
"Have you read them?" And she was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And like, she totally went ham and she was just like, "No, it's fucking great." And then she went off and I was like, okay, so the book one, Fourth Wing, and then
iron, whatever.
Iron Flame.
Mhm.
And then she was like, the third book is a little controversial on people because the first and the second book are, like I told you, it's go time from the opening and there's never a downtime. And she's like, the third book gets into that downtime, starting to branch out to try to like
Yes.
expand the universe, I guess, so to speak. She
Yes.
didn't say it that way, but that's how I took it. And she was just like, the first two books are great. She's like, the third one's controversial. She's like, I still liked it. And there's two to come out. She's like, I'm fucking super waiting. But I was just like, it was fucking hilarious to be like, somebody just and she
Even
didn't,
my boss-
she didn't see the top of the book.
Yeah.
She just saw the dragons and
Yeah.
shit on the fucking
On
the
the-
edges.
yeah.
And she's like, is that your book?
Yeah. No,
I
like
was like,
even
yeah,
my
that's dope.
my boss's wife read it and he was like, "Oh, she divulged those books as soon as they came out. She
Yeah.
was all over them. She read all of he
Yeah.
was like she read them in like days."
Yeah. Those three books are great.
They're great.
I just hope we don't fucking pull into a George R. R. Martin where that
Where she doesn't
cocksucker
finish
won't
them.
fucking finish them
Yeah.
because fuck that fat
She needs to
motherfucker.
finish them.
Fucking Martin
It's a great
bastard.
story. It's just a great story.
He ruined Game of Thrones, the TV show. Just come out with the book, dude. Just publish what you got. I hope you hear this, bro. Just fucking publish it. We don't even care at this point. Can't be any worse than the fucking last 2 seasons of fucking Game of Thrones, you cocksucker. Okay.
Were you going to say something about books?
Mm-mm.
No, he doesn't read.
Farnham's Freehold was written in the late 60s. Maybe earlier. That was a good book. Farnham's Freehold, survival book.
And Rand.
Oh, yeah. And Rand's a good one. I mean, she's a good author.
Yeah.
Um,
That bitch rocks. I got
Yeah.
books in there. I got
Yeah,
a
she's
ton of
awesome.
books in there. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up because we are approaching the 4-hour mark.
again. Right?
I mean, I think the last one was probably we've done. These are supposed to be like an hour and a half, and we
Oh,
divulge. Yeah.
Cool.
I think our
That's
first
good.
couple of episodes were an hour and a half, and now we divulge into 4 hours. So
I've had a
people are
good
just
time.
like, "Can you cut it off?" And I'm like, "We could, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
I like 4 hours.
We just
We're
do our
good."
own shit. Fuck you.
Yeah.
That's right.
We appreciate everyone who listens the
Yeah.
entire 4-hour episode.
Yeah, especially you Malta fuckers.
Mm.
The oddest shit ever. Babe, you got any final words?
No, this has been great.
You liked it?
Yeah.
Had fun?
Yeah, I had a great time.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
All right. What you got? What you got, James?
As did I. And love you. Bye.
All right. Wait, no. Gotta ask you a question.
Oh, okay. Come on.
You gotta come back, right?
Yes.
And we're gonna do what we talked about. You come up with the topics you
Yes.
want to talk about to make me interested. I'll look them up.
Yes.
And that way it's gonna be your favorite
Whatever.
your
I've
favorite
enjoyed
your
everything.
favorite
They're all
your,
my favorite.
your favorite no, I'm saying your favorite conspiracy theories. You
Okay.
come up with your things
Okay.
and we'll do another one. That way you can be like, here's the 5 things I'm gonna talk about.
Okay.
And that way, like I said, I'm gonna do that. I'll be like, I haven't heard of that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like I hadn't heard of Operation or Project Popeye, and then I looked at it, I was like, oh, that's fucking crazy.
MK Ultra.
And then, yeah, see, so that's what I'm saying. That's what I want you to bring to the table next time you come.
Okay.
All right. So you got anything out of that?
Love you. Bye.
There we go. All right, guys. We appreciate y'all. We're creeping up on the 4-hour fucking mark. Jesus Christ, we're not supposed to be this long. We do appreciate y'all listening. We hope you're enjoying the fucking podcast. We love it. You know, your same old fucking pitch shit. Subscribe, like, blah, blah, blah. I really don't care if you fucking subscribe or like it. I don't care. Just listen. It helps us. We have a blast doing this. We're doing this for us and you. Again, if y'all feel like y'all got something y'all want to talk about, just like I've had James on here talking about, come up with your topics and stuff. We are here for you. So hit us up with a topic that you want to fucking talk about. I did have a fan that hit me up and was like, I want to talk about NATO. So we're going to do a NATO, how it was built, how it came about, the good and bad of it. We're going to do an episode on that sometime here in the future. We appreciate you being here, and we will see you next time. Peace.